What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air tonight, Thursday night football. Broncos versus Chargers, SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, California. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action.
How about get a gift, get a gift? And now the top 5 reasons to visit Morongo. Number 5.
You get when you give. Buy a gift card from Sage Spa and we'll give you up to a $50 voucher.
Number 4.
Christmas freebie. Get a commemorative 20th anniversary holiday ornament, the 25th.
3.
Christmas dinner in the clouds. Enjoy an elegant 3-course surf and turf dinner specially priced at Cielo. Christmas Eve and day.
And the number 2.
Earthquake will leave you shaking with laughter. Live January 25th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 45 Samsung 55-inch TVs on New Year's Eve. Play your favorite games with your rewards card. 10A to 6P to enter.
Morongo, the best casino resort in the Southland. Good times.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives all day long on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Back on the LA Chargers Football Network kickoff coming up at 5:15 p.m. against the Denver Broncos as we begin our conversation with head coach Jim Harbaugh. Coach, we appreciate you taking some time for us. First of all, we live in such a negative, toxic world nowadays. Everybody wants to be negative. I'm going to ask you, as someone who's always had a positive outlook, what's a good thing about playing on a Thursday night as we get the Broncos in town here?
First of all, the night games, they always give you more juice, more energy. I don't know why, but it's NFL. It's a game, big game, fighting for our playoff lives. I mean, they could schedule that any night of the week, and competitors will be hard to be pounded, and they'll be pouring everything they got into it.
Toughness has always been a hallmark of yours. I think people think of the physical aspect of that, but there's a mental side of that too. How would you describe the mental toughness that you're looking for in an individual player as well as a team?
Well, I could point to so many guys. Derwin James, warrior. Justin Herbert, warrior. Khalil Mack. I mean, that's what we're looking for.
That's a pretty good list.
Yeah, and so many others. I mean, all these guys. It's they wouldn't be where they're at if they didn't have physical toughness and they didn't have mental toughness. The game would have broken by now. It just demands elite physical and mental toughness.
What's the key to get the run game rocking and rolling here, Coach?
Yeah, coming off the ball and putting those efficient plays together. That's what we're looking for.
When we return, more of our conversation with head coach Jim Harbaugh here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit VividSeats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Chargers football is back, and now is the perfect time to gear up for the season. Check out the Chargers Pro Shop, powered by Fanatics, for the best selection of Chargers merchandise on the web. Make sure you're game day ready and fully prepared to bolt up. Visit shop.chargers.com today.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh.
Dude.
What the?
Oh, seriously? Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into... Oh, yeah! Only on Verizon.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, highlights, and more? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. Stay in the know. Download the official Chargers app today.
Back on the LA Chargers Football Network, kickoff coming up at 5:15 p.m. against the Denver Broncos as we continue our conversation with head coach Jim Harbaugh. When we look at pass protection, I feel like sometimes people, they get bogged down and thinking it's just the five big guys, but tight ends and backs factor into that as well. I've never asked you this, but I'd love just from a teaching standpoint, what are the 2 or 3 teaching standpoints for a back when it comes to pass protection? What you're looking from those guys?
Square, taking that linebacker or edge rusher on, square, low, the eyebrow, the forehead there, underneath the chin, see what you hit. Like a boxer, keep the eyes open and the hands inside and in a great football position. Shoulders over knees, over toes, and then deliver a blow.
I love that. Looking at the Broncos, looking at their defense, at their front, they got a bunch of guys that can win. What's the challenge there where it's not just one player, maybe one elite player, but a collection of guys that can really get after it?
Yeah, they're doing it as well or better than any team in the NFL, the way their front is playing. And it's the run, it's the pressure, it's really a lot of improvement. Really good at Vance Josephs have done a great job with the scheme and they present a lot of challenges with their talent.
You know your team better than anybody. Is there another gear that this team has you can tap into here as we're coming down the home stretch?
The home stretch is the time to do it. In horse racing, you go to the whip. So I believe in our team and believe that they're going to pour everything they got into this game.
I appreciate you, Coach. Thank you so much for the time today. We look forward to a great ball game and a big Chargers win. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
There he goes, Coach Harbaugh. When we return, we'll get you the latest injury report, and Shannon Farron sets the scene from down on the field as we get set for kickoff at 5:15 p.m. against the Denver Broncos on the LA Chargers Football Network.
I tried carrying the weight of the world.
Nobody covers the National Football League.
They give Mahomes time for the end zone. He throws it. It's caught. Touchdown!
Like SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88. Our team of former players, coaches, and front office executives like Pat Kerwin, Jim Miller, Rich Gannon, Alex Smith, and Hall of Famer Bill Polian brings you closer to the game. If it's happening, we are there. Live from the Scouting Combine in March to the Draft in April. And in the summer, SiriusXM NFL Radio takes you to all 32 training camps. We connect you with the history of the game on stage for Hall of Fame weekend. Hear all the primetime play-by-play action from opening night through the Super Bowl.
Spectacular in every way. Confetti flying in the air.
Your 24/7 home for the NFL all year long. SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
This is the season to be jamming.
Hear what Coach Harbaugh and the players have to say after each game on the Chargers channel. 8:17 on the SiriusXM app.
And now let us pause 10 seconds for station identification on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Listen to groundbreaking interviews and thrilling play-by-play all season long.
Touchdown!
On SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
This evening's injury report is presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. Cornerback Cam Hart out because of a concussion. Defensive back Elijah Molden inactive because of a knee injury. However, linebacker Denzel Perryman will make his return after missing 4 games with a groin injury. Let's go back down on the field at SoFi Stadium for the very latest. Here's Shannon Farron. Shannon?
Fans already on their feet for this one. Defense is the star and the story under these bright lights here at SoFi. How will LA's defense bounce back after that uncharacteristic outing versus Tampa Bay? Jesse Minter says, you play a game in the NFL, you give up 40 points and 500 yards. We have a high level of concern, but he says all week they relied on techniques and fundamentals and that this is a foundation game. This will allow you to rebound from a game like we saw last week. He said the second half of that one was as tough of a patch as we have had, but as Joey Bosa will tell you, this is not a team to just curl up and quit. Defense on special teams as well, because remember, Denver has Marvin Mims Jr., AFC Special Teams Player of the Week. He had a 61-yard punt return last week against the Colts, Isaac.
Thank you, Shannon. Kickoff now just 17 minutes away. You're tuned to Chargers Countdown to Kickoff, presented by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa on the LA Chargers Football Network.
print environment that saves you time, money, and headaches. With Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services, our team of experts will optimize your print productivity so you can focus on what matters. So, whether it's boosting your bottom line, saving precious IT resources, or better management of your printers, Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services has your back. Visit our website at business.toshiba.com to learn more. Toshiba, we're the managed print experts.
I can create a future that I look forward to.
I can get where I was meant to go.
I can transfer to a 4-year university.
When you pursue an associate degree for transfer at a California community college, you're on your way to earning your guaranteed saved spot at a 4-year university.
With an associate degree for transfer, I can do this.
Classes can fill up quickly, so enroll today at icangotocollege.com.
Legendary performers heat up the new year in January at Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Start the new year right when you buy tickets to see new wave legends Duran Duran take the stage January 2nd and 3rd. Dance to your favorite songs from hip-hop icon LL Cool J on January 17th and enjoy a night of comedy with Tom Segura on January 23rd. Only at Yamaba. Details at yamaba.com. Must be 21 to enter.
Fall in Southern California means cooler weather and football.
Touchdown Chargers!
And just like the players on the field need to be playing at their best, a good reminder to make sure your car or truck are also working at peak performance. Hi, this is Tim Cates. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. No appointment needed. Stay in your car service while you wait. Find the Valvoline Instant Oil Change near you at SoCalOilChange.com. Have 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Stage is set at SoFi Stadium. Now stay tuned for all the excitement as Matt Money Smith, Daniel Jeremiah, and Shannon Farron present this evening's starting lineups, the opening kickoff, and all the play-by-play between the Chargers and the Denver Broncos on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Sage Spa, give a gift, get a gift. How about get a gift, get a gift? And now the top 5 reasons to visit Morongo. Number 5.
You get when you give. Buy a gift card from Sage Spa and we'll give you up to a $50 voucher.
Number 4.
Christmas freebie. Get a commemorative 20th anniversary holiday ornament, the 25th.
3.
Christmas dinner in the clouds. Enjoy an elegant 3-course surf and turf dinner specially priced at Cielo. Christmas Eve and day.
And the number 2.
Earthquake will leave you shaking with laughter. Live January 25th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 45 Samsung 55-inch TVs on New Year's Eve. Play your favorite games with your rewards card. 10A to 6P to enter.
Morongo, the best casino resort in the Southland. Good times.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh.
Dude.
What the?
Oh, seriously? Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into...
Oh, yeah!
Only on Verizon.
For
Kickoff just minutes away, brought to you by Verizon, the official 5G network of the Los Angeles Chargers. It is Daniel Jeremiah's keys to the game.
So let's start first of all with this Charger defense. Contain. That is the word of the day. Contain Bo Nix. Do not let him get outside. A lot of screens, a lot of scrambles. You got to shut both those down defensively.
And how about offensively, DJ?
Some run game, somewhere, somehow. It's got to come from someone. They've got to get some push inside with their interior 3 offensive linemen. And one of these backs has to step up and get the job done.
Yeah, you mentioned containing Bo Nix. It was that fourth quarter, 6 rushes, 61 yards that unlocked the Denver offense and put them right back into that game. And a recovered onside kick by the Chargers from disaster near the end of that one. All right, let's get to the players to watch. That is brought to you by Bose. Sound is power.
Looking at players to watch, I'm going to go Tarheeb Still. He's been awesome this year in his rookie campaign, getting his hands on a lot of footballs, but a tough matchup in Cortland Sutton, a big physical wide receiver.
Yeah, you can call it whatever you want, but PFF grades are there, and he does have the highest coverage grade on the team by a pretty considerable margin. So no doubt Tarheeb Still going to be one to watch. DJ will get you the rest, and the folks listening the rest of the starting lineups next.
Hey everybody, it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. If you're a racing fan, Dirty Mo Media, they have the ultimate lineup for you, even in the off-season. From NASCAR drivers and crew members to industry insiders, we've got it all. Whether you're tuning in to Herman Schrader, Becoming Earnhardt Season 2, Door Bumper Clear, The Teardown, or even Speed Street for you IndyCar fans. We're covering every angle of motorsports in the off-season. Dirty Mo Media is your home for all things NASCAR now on the SiriusXM app and wherever you get your podcasts.
Hear every game of the college football playoff on SiriusXM. The first round kicks off tomorrow night at 8 Eastern when Indiana visits Notre Dame.
The Irish have another touchdown.
Then Saturday, it's Penn State and SMU, followed by Texas hosting Clemson and Tennessee traveling to Ohio State.
Touchdown Buckeyes.
Get your channel numbers at SiriusXM.com/college football schedule or search college football on the SiriusXM app. And for expert analysis, check out College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
This week on Let's Go with Bill Belichick, Max Crosby, Peter King, and me, Jim Gray. Coach Belichick, University of North Carolina. When did this come into your mind?
The way college football has evolved, it's really a lot like pro football. Players are now receiving compensation, and a lot of college coaches contact me and ask me about negotiating and so forth. And kind of the more I looked at it, the more it looked like a version of what I've been doing.
Listen to the extended version of Let's Go, now available exclusively on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Tune to SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 all year long to hear expert opinions and analysis from former players, coaches, and executives.
Now the Broncos have exited the locker room. The Chargers have just exited the locker room. Defense starters about to be introduced. Why don't we do it right along with them, DJ? Across the front, it is Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack at the edges. Poona Ford, Morgan Fox, and Tito Abonia on the interior. But perhaps the most impactful player, not named Poona Ford on that line, is someone that's rotating in, and that's Tier Tart.
He has been someone who's lived on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Looks like he's got fresh legs late in the season.
Last week had 4 pressures. Your linebacker level, great to see Denzel Perriman in that thump back. He will be a welcome return. 54 tackles, a sack, 2 tackles for loss, and 5 pressures. He will join Deion Henley in his 131 tackles. DJ, that is 48 more than the next highest player on the Bolts.
Yeah, you talk about a Pro Bowl campaign for Deion Henley, but the nerve center of this defense back with Denzel Perriman, that'll be big.
And then you look at the corners. Obviously, injury has decimated that bunch. It's Christian Fulton, Tarheeb Still. It has been Ja Taylor with Cam Hart out with a concussion. We'll see whether or not that is how they'll play it, or if Dean Leonard, the third-year player out of Ole Miss, can get into that rotation. They are down safeties. We know Alohi Gilman on IR. Elijah Molden is not going to be able to go in this one. So, best guess, DJ, it looks like it's going to probably be a Tony Jefferson, Marcus May game.
And see how much Derwin ends up playing in the back end. He's lived in the slot this year. Tonight might be one of those nights where you got to utilize him a little deeper than we've seen.
Yeah, Derwin has played slot corner more than any safety in the league, nearly 38% of the time. Let's go offense now. Along the offensive line, it's been consistent. Nearly 80% of the snaps have been taken with this 5. Rashawn Slater is your left tackle. Zion, your left guard. Bradley Bozeman, your your center, Trey Pipkins, your right guard, and Joe Alt, your right tackle. The tackles have been sound, DJ. They need to get a little bit more stout in the center of that line.
Particularly with the communication versus the blitz, which they will see a lot of with the Broncos in town.
Your three receivers, Quentin Johnston in his second season out of TCU. He has got a touchdown in 5 of the last 7 games, 8 in total this season. Joshua Palmer and Ladd McConkey, a nice return for him last week, particularly on those first 2 scoring drives. Your tight ends, great to see Hayden Hurst back. He has not played since November 11th in Week 10.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to see that compliment with Hayden Hurst to go along with what we've seen from Stone Smart. That's going to be a fun combination.
Absolutely. In the backfield, it's Scott Matlock, your fullback, and Gus Edwards in his 7th season out of Rutgers. And, of course, the man who does it all, the straw that stirs the drink in his 5th season out of Oregon, Justin Herbert, will be your quarterback. Week 6 against these Broncos, 237 yards on 63% completion rate, a touchdown, and a QB rating of 92.4. Your specialists, of course, always important. Cameron Dicker, 39 of 40 in his career here at SoFi Stadium with the NFL's best kicking percentage in history. 94.2% of his kicks have been converted. We'll be back with kickoff between the Chargers and the Broncos here on the LA Chargers Football Network.
In Southern California means cooler weather and football.
Touchdown, Chargers!
And just like the players on the field need to be playing at their best, a good reminder to make sure your car or truck are also working at peak performance. Hi, this is Tim Cates. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. No appointment needed. Stay in your car service while you wait. Find the Valvoline Instant Oil Change near you at SoCalOilChange.com. Have 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Sage Spa, give a gift, get a gift. How about get a gift, get a gift? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get a commemorative 20th anniversary holiday ornament, the 25th.
Number 2.
Earthquake will leave you shaking with laughter. Live January 25th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 45 Samsung 55-inch TVs on New Year's Eve. Play your favorite games with your rewards card. 10A to 6P to enter.
Morongo, good times.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh. Dude. What the? Oh, seriously?
Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into...
Oh, yeah!
Only on Verizon.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives all day long on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Chargers blitz. Wrapped up. Escapes. Can't escape again. There you go. Turn it up! Chargers look like they are licking their chops. To the 20, 15, 10.
Yeah, it feels like greatness.
LA Chargers football is on.
Who's got it better than us? Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it.
Lowers the shoulder.
We on the verge and it feels like greatness.
The time to bolt up has arrived.
Bolt up and strap in.
This is LA Chargers football.
On your home for the LA Chargers.
Chargers games are going to feel different this year.
This team is committed to changing the narrative.
Now, the voice of your LA Chargers, Matt Money Smith and Daniel Jeremiah.
Well, we certainly know the challenges of the Los Angeles freeway system, perhaps preventing a handful of folks from finding their seats as we get ready for kickoff near minutes from now, but you can see the crowd starting to file in. The concourses are packed, and we expect this to be an electric atmosphere tonight, DJ, and there is no reason why it wouldn't be. The Broncos win. They punch their tickets to the postseason, and the Chargers win, and essentially you feel really good about them being included in the tournament as well.
Let's start, first of all, best national anthem of the season.
It was.
That's a great start to the night here in a must-win game. It feels like a must-win game for both squads.
Absolutely, and the quarterbacks exchanging handshakes, both Oregon Ducks. Our captains are meeting on top of that lightning bolt, the powder blue and gold. Khalil Mack late arriving there for the exchange of pleasantries as Clay Martin is all set for the coin toss. Of course, the Broncos will call, and you would assume tied for the best scoring defense in the league. They defer.
Good evening, captains. Welcome to week 16 of our regular season, and happy holidays to each one. This is our coin tonight. Heads and tails. Heads and tails. It's your call. Tails is the call. It is tails. They're going to defer. You want the ball. Which way are we going to kick? Stay right where you're at. Thank you very much. I'll get over here. Denver has won the toss. We'll defer. The Chargers will receive. Good luck, fellas.
Well, the Broncos let Will Lutz call it, and he calls it correct. So for the first time in NFL history, post-Week 8, you have got two teams tied for the league lead in fewest points allowed by a defense. And they will go at it tonight. Each of them 17.6 allowed coming into this contest.
And I'll tell you what, I like the fact the Chargers are going to get the ball, even knowing they're going up against this great defense of the Denver Broncos. Get last week, get that taste out of your mouth right away. That drive that started the game last week with Baker Mayfield and Tampa, they marched right down the field. Chargers need to do the same thing their first drive this evening.
Well, and I'll tell you what, DJ, this team has started good.
Yeah.
They played well in the first half. The third quarter has been a bit of an issue, so I don't even think I want the
Give me as
ball
many
to start the third
possessions
quarter.
as you can get here
Exactly
in the first
right.
half.
So they will receive the Chargers in their powder blue top, their gold pant, powder blue sock combo, the Broncos in their white top, navy pant, white sock combo as Darius Davis retreats to the end zone far from where we are calling the game along with Laviska Shenault. Will Lutz will kick left to right from our vantage point to the far side of the field. Some reinforcements back in this one. We mentioned it, if you just missed it, in the starting lineup. And that includes Hayden Hurst at tight end and Denzel Perriman at linebacker. And it's going to be Hassan Haskins, actually, not Shenault back there with Darius Davis. How about this? Last week, DJ, the Chargers returned 7 of the Buccaneers' 9 kickoffs. Before that, they had only returned 13 kickoffs all year in 13 games.
Well, last week they did a great job of popping that ball up just right at the goal line.
Jack Browning, local guy down in San Diego, was just darn near perfect, dropping that thing on the 1-yard line or 1 yard deep every single time. Will Lutz, one of the biggest legs, I should say, in the league. In his 9th season out of Georgia State, Clay Martin blows the whistle. And now it's up to Lutz.
This feels like a playoff game.
It sure does. And we are underway. It is a deep kick out of the back of the end zone. The Chargers will start at their 30, and we bring in the third member of our broadcast down on the Chargers sideline, Shannon Farron.
Guys, Denzel Perryman flew out of the locker room for pregame warm-ups. He's been missing for 4 games with that groin injury, but he's been out here every game on the sideline looking frustrated that he can't fight with his guys. He's back tonight, like you mentioned, Matt, looking hungrier than ever, looks annoyed, frankly, that the offense gets the ball first. Derwin James telling all the guys on offense and defense down here, start fast.
No doubt. Well, they'll start, Shannon, with Herbert under center, Gus Edwards in the backfield, and I formation with Scott Matlock ahead of him. It is a handoff to Edwards. He's between the tackles. He's hit. He spins off the first hit, keeps the feet moving. You love to see it, DJ. It's a gain of 4 out to the 34-yard line, middle of the field, 2nd and 6.
Good job by Gus of keeping his shoulders square, staying downhill. He thought about bouncing that, which I think has been an issue with this run game, getting a little bounce happy at times. That time, foot in the ground, north and south.
Tackle made by Brandon Jones. He leads the Broncos in his 5th season out of Texas with 91 tackles coming into this game. Now they go shotgun. Edwards stays in to the left of Herbert from the center of the field. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Now they go empty. They rush 4. It's a quick out to Edwards. He makes the catch and again puts his foot in the ground, and he's just shy of the first down marker, shoved out right sideline by Justin Sternad, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, this is a pass rush that's ferocious. DJ Jones got a quick little pressure on that one, working up the middle. The Chargers interior, their offensive line is going to have to communicate on these third downs. This is a blitz-heavy defense.
Well, they are 11th on third down, are the Broncos. 38% conversion rate allowed. Chargers 21st on offense. And it's a pitch, and it is going nowhere, and there is a flag in the backfield on top of it. They were trying to work the left side of that line with Darius Davis on the sweep. It's a loss of 3.
Penalty is declined. It's 4th down.
So a tough start. 3 and out for the Chargers. And last week able to get a touchdown on the board on their opening possession. But this will now be the 7th time they've had to punt on their opening possession to start a game.
There were 4 Broncos waiting there to make that play.
It was going nowhere. Marvin Mims standing on his own 15. J.K. Scott gets the snap. It's a good one. And he boots it away. It is a short kick. Mims, fair catch signaled for all the way up at the 28-yard line. Just a 38-yard punt. So Chargers unable to pin him back. And here comes this Broncos offense led by Bo Nix. Coming into this one, 20 touchdowns to 11 interceptions, 2,972 yards, just 28 shy of hitting that 3,000-yard mark, and a quarterback rating of 86.1.
Screens and scrambles. Quick screens to the wide receivers and their skill players, and then extending the play with his legs. That's been the key to their offense.
A break huddle with Nate Adkins in the backfield, along with Audric Estime, the rookie out of Notre Dame. It's handoff to Estime, and he's got a lane, and he's past the 30, just shy of the 35 on top of the numbers right for a gain of 6, tackled by Henley.
All the talk about what Mike Evans accomplished last week. The run game for Tampa got loose as well, and just about that same area, the defense hoping tonight with Denzel Perryman back, they'll be able to shut that down.
It's a 2nd and 4 from the right hash as they break huddle. Javonte Williams checks in. Nix in the shotgun bunch formation left. Vele all alone to the right with some serious cushion. And it's a handoff. Williams bounces, keeps his feet moving. He's got the first down out to the 40. Another gain of 6. This is a Bronco team that has struggled running the ball. They have not had a 100-yard rusher all season long. As a matter of fact, the last 2 seasons. Last time they did it was against these Chargers, Latavius Murray, back in Week 18 of 2022.
I think they watched that tape last week, though, and saw something they liked up front.
Now they got Mims in the backfield. Nix under center. Sutton to the left. It's a pitch to Mims. He's trying to get that edge with all that speed, and he has run out of bounds. There is a, let's see, right sideline. He's run out of bounds right at the 42-yard line.
Thule was complaining about getting held out there. I think that was Troutman that was working on him, had a hold of him.
Now instead it goes for a gain of 3. Fulton runs him out of bounds right sideline. Just shy of the 45 here. 12 minutes left. The Chargers started with the ball, a 3 and out. The very least, Broncos going to flip this field as Williams goes in motion. And Michael Burton, the fullback, in the backfield. Cortland Sutton one-on-one to the right. Here's Bo Nix, first pass, pitches, throws, middle of the field. That's caught by Burton. He's going to be a yard shy of the first down at the 49. Tackle made by Dayon Henley.
He looked at that slant first to Sutton, and Christian Fulton jumped it. That ball, I don't know how he was able to hold on to it. It was almost out of his hand. He pulled it back in and was able to get a completion. He lets that go. Fulton picks it.
That's what he's loved throwing. It's been a lot of in-breakers for Sutton. He's got 113 targets this season. All right, here we go, third down. This Bronco offense, 16th in the league. They convert 38%. Chargers, 12th in the league on third down. Williams in the backfield. Handoff to Williams. And he's got a lane. Breaks through the first and second level of the defense all the way down to the Charger 37 for a gain of 15 before Tony Jefferson can make the stop. And they, early on, are getting gashed by this ground game.
That's something you can't have happen. That's Devon Vele, who ends up blocking Joey Bosa on that play. If you're Bosa, you have to attack that receiver You cannot get stood up by him on that run.
They are now in Will Lutz's field goal range. Just activated today. Blake Watson, the rookie out of Memphis, in the backfield now as they are rotating these backs. Mims in motion right to left. Play action. Nick's in trouble. Able to get it out, though, to his tight end. Nobody covering the right sideline all the way down to the 25 is Nate Adkins. That is just his 8th reception of the season, and it goes for 13. Perriman finally gets him out of bounds right sideline.
You just see him when you establish the run. You can dictate everything offensively. There was nobody there. Everybody's selling out to try and stop the run.
New set of downs. 1st and 10 from the Charger 24, knocking on the door of the red zone. Broncos making it look easy on their first drive. 2 left, Cortland Sutton right on the numbers. Handoff to Estime, and he is hit by Bud Dupree and dropped after a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. 9.5 left, 0-0 here early between the Broncos and Bolts. Shannon, what do you got?
Came out. Looks like that groin injury has flared up again. He's trying to work it out here on the sideline, running up and down.
Thank you, Shannon. Talking about Denzel Perriman. I know we're a little late getting the mic up there. So Junior Colson in. Watson in the backfield on a 2nd and 8. Sutton all alone to the right. Handoff to Watson, and again through the A-gap all the way down to the 14-yard line, and another first down. And this ground game is making life awfully tough for this Charger defense.
Blake Watson just getting pulled up due to the injury to Jaleel McLaughlin. He's making the most of his opportunities here.
They certainly saw something last week in that second half with Bucky Irving and Rashad White. 6 carries for 40 yards already. Nearly 7 per. Scott Matlock out there on the defensive line. New set of downs. They can get a first down at the 4. Pistol formation. Williams behind Nix. And we got movement. So back them up 15.
False start. Offense number 74. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's Ben Powers, 6th-year player out of Oklahoma. So 1st and 15. This is a Bronco team 20th in the league. They rush for 108 yards per game. And they've already got 40 on this opening drive. Matlock, Puna, Tier Tart on the interior of that line. Can they slow this ground game down on a 1st and 15, or will Nix throw it from the shotgun? He will throw it. Pirouettes out to his right, sets up the screen to Watson. First man slips. Watson right sideline all the way down to the 7. It was Henley, and we're going to get helmet to helmet. A little extra from Tony Jefferson there.
That's tough when you got a ball carrier, though.
And that's why the referees are having a conversation right now. This is Clay Martin discussing it with our field judge, Dave Hackshaw. Seeing the replay
Personal
now.
foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 23. Penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal. First down.
I disagree with that. Shannon, what do you got down there?
All right, Ethan, in the secondary, Marcus May limped off the field a couple plays ago. He went in the injury tent for a bit, and now he's limping off the field. Looks like he's going to the locker room, guys.
All right, thank you, Shannon.
First, he's trying to throw his shoulder in there.
It's a terrible call. He didn't even hit him helmet to helmet. It was shoulder to shoulder.
Levels.
Yeah. So it gets them 1st and goal from the 3. Broncos started this drive at their own 28, and they have had little resistance en route to the end zone. Can the team bow up here? Handoff. Easy. Estime could have walked that into the end zone.
He could have taken another 20 yards.
Absolutely. There was 0 resistance. Estime's first career touchdown comes like it was a walk in the park. This defense came out flat-footed, no other way to describe it, as the Broncos got whatever they wanted anytime they wanted it on that opening drive. They lead 6-0.
Very reminiscent of the opening drive by Tampa on Sunday.
There's nobody there. I mean, literally not a single Charger in the lane he chose. Next point up and good. And that is as bad of a start as you can get. 3 and out on offense. And 10 plays, 72 yards, and a touchdown for the Broncos to put them up 7-0 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
It's the best time of the fantasy year, the fantasy football playoffs. Whether you're in a position to take down the crown or if you're on to daily fantasy, the only place to turn is Fantasy Sports Radio. Get started weekday mornings with Roto Baller Radio at 6, followed by Fantasy Football Morning presented by Fantasy Points at 7, and then me, Jeff Ratcliffe, at 9. I'll deliver you the best hip-hop tracks and fantasy football insight and analysis before I turn it over to Fantasy Life.
Thanks, Jeff. Hear me, Kendall Valenzuela, and Adam Ronis as we use all the tools from FantasyLife.com to help you win no matter what.
Hey everybody, it's Conan O'Brien, and guess what? I've got my own channel, Conan O'Brien Radio, here on SiriusXM. Tune in to channel 104 for exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities, hilarious moments from all my TV shows, showcasing some of the most absurd and hilarious moments from my decades on television, and episodes from Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast and Andy Richter's weekly call-in show. Don't miss out. Conan O'Brien Radio, channel 104, or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
This Friday, SiriusXM presents an MLB Network Radio Town Hall with Dodgers manager Dave Roberts. Hosted by two-time Golden Globe winner Bryan Cranston. Hear a discussion about the journey to the Dodgers World Series title as Roberts shares stories from the dugout. Don't miss this exclusive Town Hall with Dave Roberts and Bryan Cranston. 4 p.m. Friday on MLB Network Radio, SiriusXM 89, and anytime on the SiriusXM app.
This is Bill Belichick. Hear me break down the week in the NFL every Monday night on Let's Go, 6 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
Well, we said it before the break, and this is a rough start. 3 and out for the Chargers, just 4 net yards. Meanwhile, the Broncos' first offensive possession, 6 first downs, 10 plays, 72 yards, 5 minutes, 56 seconds. They run it for 43. Bo Nix, perfect 3 of 3 for 31 yards, and they lead 7-0 and take 5 minutes and 56 seconds off the clock.
Well, you can set the edge or you can spill it. If you spill it, it means you crash as an end and the linebacker has to replace you. Bosa tried to spill it, and there was no linebacker there to replace him. It's just a walk-in.
It's Denzel Perriman, as Shannon said, on the sideline. Junior Colson in there. And they'll start at the 30 again. Shannon, what do we got?
Jim Harbaugh said before the game, the urgency is at its highest. I'm throwing everything I have at it. Costly first series on D, as you mentioned. Denzel Perryman clearly not at 100% with that groin injury. And now Marcus May questionable to return with an ankle injury, guys.
That is rough. You are already down Alohi Gilman, Elijah Molden. You are starting Marcus May and Tony Jefferson back there. Now the offense going to have to pick it up here. 3 and out on the last one. Edwards in the backfield. Matlock, your fullback. McConkey, Quentin Johnston to Herbert's right from the left hash. Hand off to Edwards. No, it's play action, and it's out into the flat for Matlock. Makes the first man miss. How about Scott Matlock getting the first down? That's right. 10 yards to Matlock. A new career high. His 5th reception of his career. He had 18 yards prior to that one, and that one goes for 10.
He was playing defensive tackle about 6 minutes ago, and now he's out here making people miss in space.
Well, I'll tell you, you want urgency, that's where you're going to find it. Scott Matlock, one of the hardest working players on this roster. He gets rewarded there with a little offense, and the Chargers have their first down of the game. Herbert, shotgun, Edwards to his left, 3 tight ends to the right of the line. And it's a handoff to Edwards, and he breaks through the line all the way out to the 46-yard line, make it the 47. Now they'll put it back to the 46, so for a gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
Good start to this drive, being able to run the football on this one with Gus Edwards. You get the motion out there with the jet sweep action. That is able to extend that edge and create a little crease inside for Gus.
A break huddle, and Vidal checks in. Herbert under center. Quentin and Ladd to the left. Herbert, 2 for 2 for 13 yards so far. Handoff to Vidal. Vidal bounces it. He's got a lane. 50, 45, 40. Stiff arm down to the 36-yard line of Denver. A gain of 19. Explosion from Kamani Vidal in a big play.
Look at Ladd McConkey down the field getting a pancake block. Ladd not only doing it as a receiver, but showing you a little want-to in the run game as well.
Now, this is what we expected from a Jim Harbaugh team. Run the ball. Sam Mustipher checks in and reports as eligible. Tucker Fisk to the left of Rashawn Slater. Mustipher outside of Alt. Handoff to Edwards. Following his lead blocker, Matlock keeps his feet moving. Gets down to the 33-yard line for a gain of 2. Malcolm Roach with the tackle. 2nd and 8. In Cam Dicker field goal range. And more importantly, DJ, taking some time off the clock here.
Yeah, I need to get a 7 here
yes,
to answer that drive they just gave up on defense.
Cooks Hayden Hurst just activated today.
A lot of personnel groups so far.
A break huddle, and it's Edwards in the backfield, Matlock the fullback. Quentin Johnston left, Ladd McConkey right, Herbert under center. Now Quentin goes in motion left to right, settles in the slot. Herbert, play action, pocket holds, throws, caught Quentin, puts his foot in the ground, lowers his shoulder, thrown out of bounds right sideline at about the 27-yard line by Jaquan McMillan. We'll see where they mark it. And they'll mark it at the 22, so it'll be a 3rd and 2.
There's no hotter pass rusher in the NFL right now than Nick Benito, and that time Rashawn Slater just
lifted him up. Yeah, Benito has been on fire lately, too. And they go empty. This is a little quick game here. 3 to the right, Quentin to the left. And Herbert has time, throws downfield, caught Palmer, 5, down to the 3-yard line. There is a flag.
That's going to be offsides. I think that was Benito who jumped.
And that's the preliminary signal, DJ. You got your eyes on it. It's a 24-yard completion.
Offside. Defense number 15. Penalty is declined. Result of the play is the first down.
You hear the crowd erupt. We got a 1st and goal from the 3. What an answer. After a 3-and-out to start the game, this Charger offense heeds the call, and they got a goal to go with 4:06 left here in the first quarter, trailing 7-0.
There's some confusion. They're trying to run guys off, see if you can get the ball snapped.
Edwards in the backfield, Herbert under center. Handoff to Edwards. Edwards hits the hole inside the 1-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal after a gain of 2. Dove over the right guard, Trey Pipkins.
He might be able to keep his feet instead of leaving his feet. Might have got in. But they are right on the doorstep.
And Bradley Bozeman got rolled up on there, but he's okay. Jumbo package here, DJ. Extra offensive lineman. Sawyer out there.
I think they took Pipkins off.
They took Pipkins off, but they brought Mustipher on. High formation, Gus behind Matlock. Handoff to Gus. Gus hit at the line of scrimmage. Keeps the feet moving. Waiting for a signal. Touchdown, Chargers. He goes in backwards.
I think when you're the Gus bus, do you have to beep? Do you have to have the beeping noise when you're back your way into the end zone?
See if they're going to get a look at this. One of the judges, the far judge didn't signal. The near judge did. So let's keep our eyes here on the replay as Gus goes backwards, falling. And he's going to... Well, Dicker's out there. Waiting for Clay Martin to give him the go-ahead. And you're absolutely right, DJ. He is in. So Dicker to tie the game. 3:09 left in the first. Extra point is up and good. We are tied at 7. Thursday night football here at SoFi Stadium. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left in the first on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Hey everybody, it's Conan O'Brien, and guess what? I've got my own channel, Conan O'Brien Radio. Here.
Steve Torrey, happy holidays. As you wrap the presents, make sure you join Bill Leckus and me for the Sunday Drive at noon Eastern for live listen-ins, guests, fantasy analysis, and playoff scenarios around the National Football League. Touchdown! It's the Sunday Drive on NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app.
Sometimes you only get one look at greatness. After all, there's only one Dan Fouts, only one LaDainian Tomlinson, and one Kellen Winston.
Team is at home or on the road. Hear every game with your hometown announcers on the Sirius XM app. Just search for your team and click the favorite star.
7-7 here at SoFi between the Chargers and Broncos. 3:09 left in the first. Our UCLA Drive summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game 8 plays, 70 yards, 4 minutes, 25 seconds. And the streak continues. There have been 0 shutouts in the NFL this season. There has never been a season without a shutout. The previous low was 2, 2015, the last time that happened. And then a little bit of an oddity. How about this? Chargers, 31 yards rushing, 43 yards passing. Broncos, 43 yards rushing, 31 yards passing.
Here we go.
Dicker, kickoff. Fielded 2 yards deep, knee taken. Broncos will start at the 30, back downstairs to Shannon Farron.
Bo Nix was a big focus at the facility this week. When we met him in week 6, he was just a rookie quarterback. Now Denver is a playoff team. He's being talked about as rookie of the year. Jim Harbaugh says he athletically buys time, similar to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Bo's certainly in the conversation for Rookie of the Year if he gets these Broncos into the playoffs. Probably going to be between he and Jaden Daniels as they break huddle. It's Javonte Williams in the backfield this time around with Bo. Sutton to the left along with Vele. And Bo's going to throw. He's looking middle of the field. Has all kinds of time. Now he's going to take off. Throws into the flat and upended by Christian Fulton is Williams. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Nothing over the middle of the field. Good coverage.
And they were looking for a deep ball on that one, but Tarheeb Still was all over it. They were looking to press that post down the field to Marvin Mims Jr., and nothing there.
Third meeting between Bo Nix and Justin Herbert. Of course, Justin won in week 6 when Bo was a freshman at Auburn, took on the senior Justin Herbert and knocked him off. Williams stays in the backfield. Nix in the shotgun. Sutton one-on-one to the right. Motion man now. Vele settles in the slot right. 5 on the play clock.
Light box.
Nix to throw. Here comes pressure. Climbs the pocket, throws, and throws low. Had a man wide open left sideline and could not get it out to the rookie Troy Franklin, his former teammate at Oregon.
Yeah, that was a skipper. Just kind of a worm burner. Came out funky. Plenty of opportunity to get that down the field, and I'm a little shocked they did not run the ball on one of those first 2 plays here.
Especially after what they did on that last drive, and now you have them at 3rd and 9. 1 for 1 on 3rd down. On the season, we mentioned 16th in the league. They break huddle. Mims goes left, along with Lil Jordan Humphreys. Sutton right, along with Vele. In the backfield, it's the fullback Burton. Nix in the shotgun. 4 on the line of scrimmage for the Bolts, and they bring a 5th. Nix climbs the pocket. He's got a lane, pump fakes, and there he goes. Dives forward for the first down. Dayon was kind of in no man's land, about 15 yards deep. It's a gain of 10.
And he got Derwin James with the pump fake. Derwin was coming up to make the tackle, saw the pump fake, and just kind of froze. But that's a tough spot to be in.
They blitzed Colston. So he needed the 40-yard line. He got the 40-and-a-half-yard line to extend this drive. Estime, who's got his first career touchdown in the backfield, offset eye with Burton, the fullback. Nix now under center. Hand off to Estime, and this time he's able to make the first man miss, and he is all the way up to the 49-yard line for a gain of 9. Looked like they had him bottled up at the line of scrimmage, just couldn't make the tackle.
But if you were going to make a heat map like they do in baseball for where the ball's being run 2 weeks in a row, it is right here. It's off right tackle. That's where they found their sweet spot, that time with a puller working on Khalil Mack. It was Ben Powers who cleared him out.
Like we said, this is a team that has not run the ball very well all season long. Coming into this one, Javonte Williams in his last 4 has averaged 2.7 yards per game. And now it's the just activated Watson in the backfield.
Yeah, they're dropping Derwin down the box now.
And it is Watson. He's got the 1 yard they needed into plus territory, right between the numbers to the 47 of the Bolts. Gain of 3. 40 seconds left in the first quarter, tied at 7, 30 on the play clock.
One thing I'd look out for is the Chargers are now starting to creep a safety down on these rundowns to try and help. Sean Payton's going to go play action and take a deep shot on a first down here at some point in time.
Now they break huddle with Williams in the backfield, Nix in the shotgun, Sutton, Valet to the right, Mims and Lucas Kroll, the tight end, to the left. Nix to throw. They rush 4. Pressure comes, swatted down by Khalil Mack. Another pass defensed for Mack. That is his 8th pass defensed of the season. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that ball wants to be zipped out quickly. A good job of showing some awareness by Khalil, just getting that left paw out, working against McGlinchey.
He was trying to throw it into the right flat, and Khalil thwarted that. And they break huddle. Mack stays in, Bosa opposite. Puna Ford and Tito inside. Williams stays in the backfield, trips to the left for Nix. Nobody to the right. Now motion man. Mims make it Franklin. Looking left, throwing left, wide open, pulled away from Ja Taylor. Was Devon Vele for his first catch. That goes for 15 yards. Taylor had a rough go last week, and he was nowhere near that one. So
they used Cortland Sutton to just run off Tarheeb Still, and then you have kind of a two-way go. You can cut inside or outside. He took the out route, and there was no staying with him.
Now the Broncos offense stays hot here at the end of the first quarter. We'll come back with the start of the second quarter. We're tied at 7 between the Broncos and Chargers on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh. Dude. What the? Oh, seriously?
Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into...
Oh, yeah!
Only on Verizon.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
The Los Angeles Chargers Impact Fund is a nonprofit charity empowering youth, generating access, and creating opportunities in under-resourced neighborhoods so today's dreams can become tomorrow's reality. Through the Impact Fund's Bolt Academy program, Inglewood area high school juniors and seniors are taught critical job skills that they then apply in game day positions with the Chargers. Learn more about Bolt Academy and the Impact Fund's other inspiring initiatives by visiting chargers.com/impact.
I can create a future that I look forward to.
I can get where I was meant to go.
I can transfer to a 4-year university.
When you pursue an associate degree for transfer at a California community college, you're on your way to earning your guaranteed safe spot at a 4-year university.
With an associate degree for transfer, I can do this.
Classes can fill up quickly, so enroll today at icangotocollege.com.
Start of the second quarter, win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury attorneys of the Chargers. Find them at wilshirelaw.com/Chargers and pay nothing until you win. Denver running the heck out of the ball right now. 10 carries for 64 yards, and they are knocking on the door of the red zone to start the second. We're tied at 7, and a new set of downs for Denver from the 33. This offense has been on fire. Their 4-game win streak, they have outscored their opponents 139-70. They have won each of their games by at least 2 scores. But Sean Payton magic has come alive here on this 4-game win streak. Estime in the backfield. He takes the play action, and it's Cortland Sutton with his first grab. But Christian Fulton all over it, tackles him between the numbers in the right sideline at the 29. It's a gain of 4 and a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, he pulled that ball out late. That was an RPO. Fulton was all over it, and a heck of a catch by Cortland Sutton.
Sutton, 113 targets. No other receiver has more than 50. But if you're going to pick one, he's probably the guy.
Ball's coming out quick when they go empty.
And they went empty, 2 to the right. And now Williams will come back to the backfield, left pocket of Bo Nix prior to the snap. Looks like we had a little movement early. No flag, though. He's rolling to his right. Nix throwing downfield. Caught Sutton all the way down to the 11-yard line on that inbreaker. Just on top of the numbers right. A gain of 18. So it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 11.
I thought Tony Jefferson might pick that off. That was an over route working in the left slot all the way across the field. And it looked like a trap was almost set. He was going to throw it right into Jefferson, but he was just a little late seeing it.
A break huddle. Estime in the backfield. Already has a touchdown here. First one of his career, the rookie out of Notre Dame. Hand off to Estime, bouncing right. Now cutting back, stays on his feet. And boy, you want to talk about power. He dragged Derwin James 4 yards. Derwin had him wrapped up at the 6, and he dragged him down to the 4. So 2 yards for Estime.
I mean, they're cracking these edge rushers and edge defenders, whether it's a safety or corner with edge responsibility or whether it's one of the defensive ends. They are just wiping them down the line.
So 2nd and 2 from the 3. Again, they can get a first down at the 1. 7-7 here, 13 minutes left in the half. Estime stays in, already has 1 touchdown. Little bit of confusion. Junior Colson trying to get set. And it's a quick out. It's caught by Mims, and he is cleaned out left sideline by Fulton.
They're going to give him
the first down, but no touchdown. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. A nice close by Fulton to make that stop.
It's a great play. I don't know with Sean Payton in that big play call sheet why he's throwing the football. The Chargers have not shown any ability to stop the run.
Change of personnel. 5-6 guys going off. 12th play of this drive that has already lasted, coming up on 5 minutes now. High formation. Williams in the backfield. Burton the fullback. Bo Nix rolling to his right. Still rolling to his right. Throwing, caught. Touchdown fullback. Michael Burton. First touchdown of the season through the air. Just the 2nd receiving touchdown of his 10-year career out of Rutgers. And again, perfect play call by Sean Payton. Nobody there to make the stop.
I mean, they were able to get the touchdown through the air. I don't know that they really needed to put it in the air, though. I mean, the Chargers have had no answer against the run. That's a much bigger issue than that touchdown pass.
This is a team that had allowed 10 or more points twice going into Week 15. Extra point is up and good.
They're averaging 6.6 yards a carry, Money. That is a problem.
Easy. It has been easy for the Broncos. They lead 14-7, 12-17 to go in the half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
A seamlessly managed print environment that saves you time, money, and headaches. With Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services, our team of experts will optimize your print productivity so you can focus on what matters. So, whether it's boosting your bottom line, saving precious IT resources, or better management of your printers, Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services has your back. Visit our website at business.toshiba.com to learn more. Toshiba, we're the managed print experts.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Chargers and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Chargers tickets. And even if your plans get turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Legendary performers heat up the new year in January at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Start the new year right when you buy tickets to see new wave legends Duran Duran take the stage January 2nd and 3rd. Dance to your favorite songs from hip-hop icon LL Cool J on January 17th and enjoy a night of comedy with Tom Segura on January 23rd. Only at Yamava. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter.
Looking for the perfect present this holiday season? Give the gift of Chargers season tickets. That's right, 2025 Los Angeles Chargers season tickets are on sale now. Lock in the best seats at the lowest prices and be part of the electric atmosphere inside SoFi Stadium for year 2 of the Jim Harbaugh era. Every tailgate, every hit, every high five, every performance, and every memory. There's nothing quite like Chargers game day. Find out what everyone's been talking about. Visit chargers.com/tickets today.
And for the first time this season, the Chargers defense has allowed a touchdown on back-to-back drives to open the game. Again, this is just the fourth time they have allowed more than 10 points in a first half, and we still have 12-17 to go. And the Broncos are averaging 6.5 yards per play.
Well, the big thing to me is on the ground. The Chargers have got to find a way to stop the run, or they're going to be able to do whatever they want offensively with Denver.
73 yards already on the ground. Their season high was last week, 149, and we still got 12 minutes to go in this first half. Knee taken by Darius Davis. They'll start at the 30. That drive, 12 plays, 70 yards, 5 minutes, 52 seconds. They get 6 first downs again for the second consecutive drive. The Charger offense was able to answer on that last possession. They're going to have to do it again as this Bronco offense, led by Sean Payton and his rookie Bo Nix, has had their way here early. They break huddle, pistol formation, Vidal behind Herbert. Bunch formation to the right. Hand off, no, it's play action, and it's a quick throw and a crosser. There's Ladd McConkey, 40, 45, left sideline, 50, 45, steps out of bounds, plus territory, left sideline, all the way to the 43, 27 yards on the crosser.
See, they run the ball a little bit, which they haven't been able to do. Now you can influence those linebackers. Justin Strnad just sucked right up to the line of scrimmage with that run fake. McConkey ran right behind him.
And for McConkey, was involved early last week in that opening touchdown drive, and then we didn't hear from him for a couple quarters. Good to see him in action here. 11:46 to go with the Chargers down 7. Davis in motion, right to left. It's a handoff to Vidal. Following his blocker, Tucker Fisk. He gets to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 and a 2nd and 7.
As much as you want to see the Chargers go down here and get a score, I'm almost more intrigued by what's being said on the sideline amongst the defensive players trying to figure things out on that side.
Well, let's hope they have a good 4 or 5 minutes to talk about it. Nearly 12 minutes to 6.5 time of possession right now in favor of the Broncos. Herbert shotgun, Vidal to his left. They bring a blitz. And Herbert just going to take off and slides down early to protect himself at the 38-yard line. I got no problem with that. It's a gain of 2 to bring up a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that's hard when you're going to have Herbert keep the ball to run inside. There's no way to get away from danger.
So 3rd and 5, they're going quick. Trips right with Stone Smart, Ladd and Josh Palmer. Here comes the pressure. Throws on the crosser left. It's Stone Smart, left sideline, all the way down to the 27. And he takes a lick, but pops right back up on the Denver sideline. And we got a first down, DJ. Mark at 1 at the 26.
And
Gain of 12.
if you're wondering who they're going after, it's Justin Strnad. That's the second time on this series they've targeted him. He's getting his eyes stuck, and the Chargers and Herbert are taking advantage of it.
Strnad, his 5th season out of Wake. Break, huddle, pistol formation. Gus Edwards now in. Tucker Fisk, the tight end, moves right to left next to Rashawn Slater. Handoff. Edwards follows his block, cuts inside, keeps his legs moving, gets inside the 25 to the 23-yard line before Jonah Ellis can make the tackle, a gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
Can't stress it enough. Just the ability to run the ball, even just getting these threes, even just the attempts to provide some balance. That's where these passing plays have been able to hit because of the threat of the run.
DJ, they have one less carry right now than they had all game last week. They carried the ball 11 times last week. We are at 10 right now. And it's 10 for 39 yards. We'll take it. Herbert fakes the sweep, sets up the screen. Stone Smart follows his blocker. Stiff arm, left sideline, out of bounds, right at the marker. We'll see if they give it to him. Looks like he's going to be maybe a half yard short. They'll mark him at the 22-yard line, but inside he needs the 21. It's a half yard here, DJ. And with Herbert's ankle, you wonder whether or not they can run a sneak here.
You've got a big old back behind you in Gus Edwards. I'd say he's pushing 240 plus.
And Herbert under center. Matlock to Edwards right. Mustafer the extra offensive lineman. Herbert hands to Edwards. He's hitting the backfield and dropped for a loss. Loss of 2. They needed maybe 12 inches. And they end up losing 2 yards. Tillman shot the gap, and out comes Dicker. I mean, literally, it was 1/3 of 1 yard.
Sawyer just got beat. He got penetration inside. Wasn't able to cut it off. And that's a tough assignment with Zach Allen. Getting that deep penetration kind of made that thing happen.
Right off the jump, Allen was inside. And you know what? I don't think it would have mattered. Left side of that line collapsed as well. So here comes Dicker. And he puts it right through, as he does at SoFi Stadium. Now improves to 40 for 41 here. Chargers, though, 6 inches from a first down to keep this thing going. And instead they settle for a field goal. It is 14-10 Broncos here. 8:50 to go in the half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Win with Wilshire Law Firm, official personal injury partner of the Chargers. Our 2 teams bolt up to win for you. Think you may have a personal injury case? Call us now at 800-824-1993 and pay nothing until you win. That's the Wilshire Law Firm promise.
Sage Spa, give a gift, get a gift. How about get a gift, get a gift? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get a commemorative 20th anniversary holiday ornament, the 25th.
Number 2.
Earthquake will leave you shaking with laughter. Live January 25th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 45 Samsung 55-inch TVs on New Year's Eve. Play your favorite games with your rewards card. 10A to 6P to enter.
Morongo, good times.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit vividseats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
Chargers football is back, and now is the perfect time to gear up for the season. Check out the Chargers Pro Shop, powered by Fanatics, for the best selection of Chargers merchandise on the web. Make sure you're game day ready and fully prepared to bolt up. Visit shop.chargers.com today.
Here, 8:50 to go in the half. Let's quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Listen to groundbreaking interviews and thrilling play-by-play all season long. Touchdown! On Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app.
Dicker boots it away, and it'll be a touchback. So the Broncos back to the 30. Shannon, what do you got down there?
Linebacker coach Bowman spent that series huddled with Junior Colson and Dayon Henley. Denzel Perryman spent the series with a heating pad on his groin. Now trotting back onto the field. Looks like he is good to go.
Thank you, Shannon. That last drive presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. 8 plays, 51 yards, a 37-yard field goal in 3 minutes, 27 seconds. Chargers cut into the lead, but the Broncos have made easy work of this defense on their first 2 possessions. Got a bow up here with 8:50 to go. 2 series, 2 touchdowns. Pistol formation, Williams behind Nix. From the left hash, moving right to left. Nix to throw. Here comes Mack and throws that screen to Williams, looking for a lane, and he's got it. But chased down from behind by Tier Tart at the 33-yard line. It'll be a second. They'll mark him up at the 34, it looks like. So 2nd and 6.
Poona Ford did a good job of sniffing that one out as well and forcing that to get cut back inside.
They got to get a stop here. Again, we said for the first time this season, back-to-back touchdowns by an opponent. And it comes off a second half in which the Bucs scored on all 5 of their possessions. So we got 7 possessions in a row. And we got a false start, more importantly.
Offense number 74. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
That's Ben Powers, but that is now 7 consecutive possessions, DJ, that the opponent has scored on what was the #1 scoring defense in the league.
And it hasn't been difficult.
No.
I mean, it has been chunk play after chunk play. They're looking at Sean Payton, and on social media it's running around because his play sheet has run it in all caps, exclamation point, exclamation point.
And coming into this game, Chargers against the run, 19th in the league, allowing 125 per. They've allowed 73 here so far. Nix on a 1st and 15 to throw. And tipped in the air, incomplete. It was going toward Fulton on the numbers left.
He was wide open, too, working on a
Cortland
slant
Sutton.
route. A good job getting a hand up and knocking that ball down.
3rd and 11. I know I said 1st and 15. My mistake there. It was 2nd and 11.
Contain Bo Nix. He used his legs on the last 3rd and long.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd. Puna's the one that got his hand on it. And that was his 5th pass defense this season. Right now, Thule and Joey to the left. Morgan Fox, Khalil Mack to the right on the line. Derwin James playing that dime backer roll. Nix to throw, takes the shotgun snap, climbs the pocket, throws underneath, and nobody was waiting. I mean, you're talking about Javonte Williams having a 15-yard one-way to pick up the 11 yards.
All the receivers 30, 40 yards down the field just ran everything off, and they just dumped the ball down. He's helping on Bosa, then it's just a little chip release.
3 for 3 on 3rd down. 7.5 left in the first half. They break huddle. Mims to Nick's right. Blake Watson to his left. Now Mims in motion, and they throw into the flat for Mims. He's got blockers, left sideline. There he goes. See you later. Mims 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Dragged out of bounds by Derwin James. Another explosive 54 yards.
Tarheeb still took the wrong angle. He's got to force this thing back inside. You're going to see he goes underneath the block. And once he goes underneath the block of Lil Jordan Humphrey, there's no contain.
They had allowed 4 plays of 50 yards going into the Bucs game, and they allowed back-to-back 50-yard plays. And here we are in the first half with another one, and it was a throw into the left flat. 1st and goal from the 6. Can we do a little bend, not break here? And Nick's rolling to his right, looking to his right. Williams through his hands. Would have been a touchdown.
It was wide open.
Wide open.
A little bit too hard.
Whatever Sean Payton is doing, he's got Jesse Minter's number right now because guys are wide open all over the field.
The only thing the Chargers that's worked in their benefit the last 2 weeks is a shirt that's untucked.
Right, that's exactly
Mike
right.
Mike Evans last week. And
yeah, Mims today. That was a shirt tackle by Derwin left sideline. So 2nd and goal from the 6. We've seen him bend, not break here in goal-to-go situations before. It'd be a perfect time for it. Nix keeps it, throwing, and caught, touchdown. Vele. Gets in front of Tony Jefferson.
I mean, this is a hot knife through butter.
It's a mess. It is an absolute mess.
Oh, we might have an eligible man downfield.
Here we go. We'll take a flag. See if we can get him backed up a little bit and try it again. Offense still on the field. For Vele, it would be his second touchdown of his career. The rookie out of Utah. Clay Martin having a conversation now.
Well, usually these conversations have not gone well for the Chargers.
I don't think we've had one go their way yet.
There is no foul in the play for an ineligible man downfield, as number 77 was engaged blocking. Result of the play is a touchdown.
How about Vele, the rookie out of Utah, drafted in the 7th round, a 27-year-old rookie. It's DJ. It is easy out there.
I mean,
there is nothing holding this Bronco offense back.
Fulton doesn't get any hands on him to jam him at the line, and you give him a free run at your safety. I mean, that's a tough cover for Jefferson.
3 possessions, 3 touchdowns, 3 extra points, and the Broncos are up 21-10 here on Thursday night. 6 plays, 70 yards. All they needed was 2 minutes, 28 seconds on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Tiger is back! Tiger Woods is returning to the golf course with his son Charlie in the PNC Championship.
Eagle has landed! A big fist pump for the big Tiger!
Hear all the coverage right now on PGA Tour Radio.
His golf swing, in my opinion, is as good as it's ever been. I've never seen it cleaner. I've never seen it easier on his body, ever.
Your home for golf is PGA Tour Radio. Channel 92 in the car and on the SiriusXM app.
This is the season to be.
Nobody covers the National Football League.
They give Mahomes time for the end zone. He throws it. It's caught. Touchdown!
Like SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88. Our team of former players, coaches, and front office executives like Pat Kerwin, Jim Miller, Rich Gannon, Alex Smith, and Hall of Famer Bill Polian brings you closer to the game. If it's happening, we are there. Live from the Scouting Combine in March to the draft in April. And in the summer, SiriusXM NFL Radio takes you to all 32 training camps. We connect you with the history of the game on stage for Hall of Fame weekend. Hear all the primetime play-by-play action from opening night through the Super Bowl.
Spectacular in every way. Confetti flying in the air.
Your 24/7 home for the NFL all year long. SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88. Los Angeles fans, hear what Coach Harbaugh and the players have to say after each game on the Chargers channel. 8:17 on the SiriusXM app.
So I'm taking my time on my ride.
Well, the Broncos, most points scored in a half, 24. Did it in the second half last week against Indianapolis. They got 21 here, and we got 6:22 left. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. And how about Sean Payton maybe having a little fun with us, DJ? What did he held his card up there knowing the camera was on him, and it said, run it?
Yep.
What's he do on that?
Oh, play action.
6 passes, 6 plays, 70-yard drive, 2 minutes, 28 seconds, 0 runs. 21-10 Broncos. They win here, and they punch their ticket into the playoffs.
They're punching, all right.
And take a knee. Haskins does. They'll start at the 30. Charger fans catch all the action this season live and in person with Vivid Seats, proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers. And the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. Download the app or visit VividSeats.com today. We used Vivid Seats when we made the trip to Cleveland. Went up to watch the Michigan game. Now, Chargers already with 11 carries and 37 yards. They had 11 in the entire game last week. Edwards in the backfield. 2 tight ends to the right. And a fullback in front of Gus. Hand off to Gus, following his blockers, but he's tackled from behind at the 32. It'll be a 2nd and 8. And that's DJ Jones with the tackle.
Yeah, that time Pipkins got beat. This is a talented front. DJ Jones just able to press off the block and make the play.
8th season out of Mississippi. They got about 9 guys up front that they rotate, and it's a team that leads the league in sacks. Benito has 11.5, but then you look down the line, DJ, and it's just 5 and 5 and 4. And they really know how to spread it out. Vidal checks in. Now he goes in motion to make it empty. Bunch formation left. That's where Herbert's looking. Throws right. Caught right sideline. Shoved out of bounds is Josh Palmer. And he is out to the 37-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 3. Chargers 2 of 4 on 3rd down.
And this feels, at this point in time, it's like almost a desperation 3rd down. It feels weird to say it in the 2nd quarter of the game.
Defense has now allowed 8 consecutive drives that their opponent has scored, going back to the second half of the Bucs. Make it 9 because they scored on their final possession of the first half.
Fine lad McConkey.
He is slot left from the right hash. Herbert shotgun. They rush 4. Herbert throws downfield and incomplete. Threw it behind Josh Palmer, who was open. No flags. And it's a 3 and out.
To be honest, if Palmer doesn't get a hand on the ball that's behind him, it's picked. But that's not the matchup with Palmer working in zone coverage over there, but you've got Patrick Surtain underneath. You've got Jones over the top. I just like the matchup with McConkey up in that top slot a little bit better.
So Scott to punt it away. Mims to return. Fair catch signaled for. Fielded at the 22. Chargers trailing the Broncos 21-10 after the 3 and out. 5 minutes left in the half on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Hey, this is Jeff Foxworthy.
This is Larry the Cable Guy.
And we're excited to tell you about our exclusive SiriusXM channel.
Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup. Every hour of every day, we're going to bring you the best comedy from some of the best and our favorite comedians.
Like Nate Borgazzi, Dusty Slay, and Leanne Morgan, just to name a few.
By the way, she owes me money.
And we each host our own shows every week.
Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
SiriusXM 97. Your home for great American comedy.
Hear that? Holiday spirit is soaring on the SiriusXM app.
Each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
Los Angeles fans, hear what Coach Harbaugh and the players have to say after each game on the Chargers channel. 8:17 on the SiriusXM app.
21-10, Broncos all over the Bolts here early. 5 minutes left in the half, and they will start the second half with the ball after winning the toss and deferring. Chargers Impact Fund is a nonprofit charity committed to empowering youth, generating access, and creating opportunity to learn how you can help make a difference. Visit chargers.com/impact. Defense looking for some answers. We mentioned going back to last week, to Sunday's game. Heck, it was 5 days ago against the Bucs. They scored on all 5 drives in the second half and their final drive of the first half. This defense has allowed points on 9 consecutive drives. Nix under center, rolling to his right, and he's just going to take off, and Nix has got a lane Still on his feet all the way out to the 40-yard line, right sideline. Was not a Charger defender.
Yeah, that's on Joey Bosa. Joey Bosa just crashing inside, just completely loses contain. There's just been a lack of discipline. I mean, that's on him. He's got to stay outside. And that's why you have a touchdown pass where Christian Fulton doesn't get a hand on the wide receiver to jam him. When you know he's got safety coverage, you can't let a wide receiver have a free run at your safety down there.
That's a 15-yard run for Nix, and he had not been running it well, by the way. His last 5, he had rushed 15 times for just 32 yards. Gets 15 on that run alone. Now to throw. Hit and drop, finally. Joey Bosa.
That's much needed.
Absolutely. Loss of 8. Get him behind the sticks here. 2nd and 18. And for Bosa, 5th sack of the year, 72nd of his career. Tier Tart was right up the middle that helped Bosa walk right into that one.
Well, that time they had Derwin James with contain, so it gave Bosa the opportunity to work inside, which he did to beat McGlinchey.
How can they get off the field? 3:45. They're going to take their time. They break huddle with just 6 on the play clock. Down to 5. Nix needs to snap this. And we're going to have a timeout here from Sean Payton. Or a flag. Looks like he got the timeout in.
Denver, they're first. 30 seconds.
Well, maybe that's the spark they needed, DJ.
They needed a negative play in a big way, and they got one.
It's 21-10.
It hasn't. I mean, that's one of the first times today where we've seen some pressure, much less a sack.
Well, and it was predicated on Tier Tart, who we've talked about, the one guy that's had a lot of pressure these last few games. Last week had 4 pressures.
Boy, is it greedy to say I'd like you maybe get a turnover here and change the momentum of this thing?
They need something. They need a touchdown before the half. Heck, although I think we just take a stop, right?
No question.
Like I
Stop
said,
the bleeding.
Absolutely. 21-10 Broncos. They break huddle on a 2nd and 18. Williams in the backfield. 10 on the play clock.
They love to screen you. You ought to always be alert to that.
Mims to the right, Fulton opposite. Nix to throw. Pressure again, lets it fly, and there he is. Cortland Sutton tackled by Tarheeb out at the 41, but it'll bring up a 3rd and manageable. That's a gain of 12, a 3rd and 6 coming.
Yeah, just a simple in-cut, working on Tarheeb still left to right, and an on-time dart from Bo Nix.
Derwin blitzed on that and nearly got home, just a beat late. 3 for 3 on 3rd down.
I'd send Derwin again. I mean, that's the
you got to.
That's the way to try and force a quick decision and get a mistake.
The break huddle. Derwin's just outside Joey Bosa in the slot, opposite Kroll. Again, a perfect 3 of 3 on 3rd down. Vele outside the numbers left. Leonard's over there. He throws to Vele. Popped in the air and incomplete. Nice play by Dean Leonard. Love to see him out there.
And look who was rushing the quarterback, Derwin James, once again.
First punt of the game for the Broncos. The Chargers will have the 2-minute warning, all 3 timeouts, and 2:45 to work with. Maybe a little Darius Davis magic. Week 6, he returned 2 punts and had a long of 18. This is returnable. Fielded at the 9, makes the first man miss to the 15, to the 20. On top of the numbers, left side of the 25-yard line, a 51-yard punt and a 16-yard return down to the field in Shannon Farron.
Justin Herbert usually sits quietly on his side of the bench. Tonight, guys, he is doing a lot more communicating with his wide receivers, in particular Joshua Palmer, as well as the wide receivers coach. Something you don't see a lot, and he's got these "we've got this" vibes thing going on as well.
There we go. Well, they need something here, Shannon. He missed Joshua Palmer on that last 3rd down. Maybe having a conversation about that. Again, 2:34 left in the half. All 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. They've been able to move the ball. They're averaging 6.3 yards per play.
you know me, I advocate for Ladd McConkey, and if you want to get Stone Smart
there we go.
Those are the guys, and they haven't been covered tonight either.
You mentioned they were picking on Sternad. Stone Smart outside the numbers left. Patrick Surtain opposite him. Ladd McConkey slot right. Hassan Haskins in the backfield. And Herbert sets his feet, throws into the flat for Davis. He's got blockers. 25, 30, 35. All the way out to the 38-yard line. First down, a gain of 13 for Darius Davis. His 9th reception of the season.
That's one of those swing screens where you're able to get the back out there who functions as a lead blocker with Hassan Haskins.
And quickly want to get one more play off. Before the 2-minute warning, they rush for Herbert. Throws, caught. Hassan Haskins at the 41-yard line. Make it the 42-yard line for a gain of 5. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning for Haskins, his first reception of the season. So Chargers in business. They'll have a 2nd and 5 and all 3 timeouts when we return at the 2-minute warning, trailing 21-10 to Denver on the LA Chargers Football Network.
At UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to UCLAHealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's UCLAHealth.org.
Picture this, a seamlessly managed print environment that saves you time, money, and headaches. With Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services, our team of experts will optimize your print productivity so you can focus on what matters. So, whether it's boosting your bottom line, saving precious IT resources, or better management of your printers, Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services has your back. Visit our website at business.toshiba.com to learn more. Toshiba, we're the managed print experts.
What's poppin'? Justin Jefferson here.
Football is a lot of explosion, a lot of energy and attitude.
It's a whole different vibe. With these open earbuds, it's like you're in the moment, but also you can hear everything around you. You can be involved.
To have good sound and to be so light on your ear means a lot to me. Putting that music into my ears.
You feel good enough to go out there and play.
You turn on that switch, no one can stop you.
For more, check out Bose.com.
The Los Angeles Chargers Impact Fund is a nonprofit charity empowering youth, generating access and creating opportunities in under-resourced neighborhoods so today's dreams can become tomorrow's reality. Through the Impact Fund's Bolt Academy program, Inglewood area high school juniors and seniors are taught critical job skills that they then apply in game day positions with the Chargers. Learn more about Bolt Academy and the Impact Fund's other inspiring initiatives by visiting chargers.com/impact.
Well, here at the 2-minute warning. Chargers looking for a score going into the half. Try to take some of this momentum back from the Broncos. The Bucs did not punt a single time on Sunday. And they finally force a punt from the Broncos, who had scored touchdowns on each of their first 3 possessions. Can the Chargers cash it in for at least 3? And let's hope 7 here as they break huddle. Trips right. Smart, McConkey, Palmer. Left is Q. Pistol formation with Vidal. On a 2nd and 5 from the 42. They're showing blitz. And they're bringing it. Herbert, got to get rid of it. Downfield, McConkey with the grab left sideline all the way to the Bronco 37.
That's a great job by Justin Herbert of buying just enough time to get that ball out. Heavy pressure, and he hits the crosser.
It's a gain of 21. Now 2 catches for 48 yards. Right back on it with 90 seconds left. Herbert to throw. They rush 4. Right sideline looking for Palmer, and he was running a go, and I think Herbert expected him to come back for it. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 37. They are in Cam Dicker field goal range.
Yeah, they hit a tight end screen a little bit earlier, Money, but, man, they are getting very blitz happy right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing another one of those.
Sternad with that late blitz. Now they break huddle. 90 seconds and all 3 timeouts left. A 2nd and 10. Vidal to his left. Herbert in the shotgun. Bunch formation right. They bring a blitz again. Got to get rid of it. There it is on the crosser. McConkey. 30. Stutter step to the 20. They're going to give him the first down. He gets to the 27. Bang the timeout.
I think I'd get up and run a play just because that spot was a little iffy.
It's a great call, DJ. It's a great call, and it's upstairs that would do the review, so that's exactly what they're going to do. And now upstairs is going to get a look at it. I didn't think he was anywhere near it.
I didn't either. That's why I would have just, whatever your word is to go right now.
So now upstairs going to get a look at it with 1:07 left. So Chargers an opportunity to have a little conversation here without having to use any of their 3 timeouts.
Usually teams have a play, and you can just use the code word turbo or whatever the word is and just get right on the ball and snap it before they have a chance to look at it.
Herbert 12 of 14 for 141 yards in this one. His fellow Duck 14 of 19 for 158 and 2 touchdowns. And again, this is a Bo Nix that in his last 2 games has had 5 interceptions. Here comes Clay Martin. And they are bringing the sticks back. It looked like he was a full yard short, like if not 2.
The runner was short of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd down at that spot. By rule, this reversal does require a 10-second runoff. Please set the game clock to 1:25. Run 10 seconds down to 1:15, and the clocks will start on my signal. 1:15 on the game clock, please.
Play clock at 30 seconds. Now subtract 10. Thank you. Play clock at 30. Both will start on my signal.
Is Coach Harbaugh going to use one of his 3 here, or is he going to let it go? They're still in the huddle.
Let it go, and interested to see what they do if they do try and sneak it here and then bang a timeout.
That ball is inside, just outside the 32. They have to get to the 31, so it's a little bit more than a yard, and Herbert's going to push forward, and based on the mark, looks like he's got it.
Yeah, he's got it.
So there you go. Use their first timeout. Stops it at 1:04. Or has he? He's not using his timeout. The clock is still running. So they get right back at it. Edwards to his right. Herbert in the shotgun. And middle of the field. Intercepted. Chris Abrams-Drain intercepts it at the goal line, out of bounds. And they just look disjointed from the jump.
Tried to hit a skinny post to Josh Palmer. He just undercut it. That ball was a little flat. If you want to throw that one, you got to get it up over the top. It just was a little too flat and allowed Abrams-Drain to make the play.
41 seconds left. Herbert had time, and you're right, he just jumped it. The rookie out of Missouri with the first interception of his career, so it's a day for the rookies. Audric Estime with his first career touchdown, and Chris Abrams-Drain with his first interception. How about Herbert? Goes 11 games without an interception, and now throws back-to-back picks. And they're easy pickings for the opponent.
You can make a case maybe Palmer can try and fight a little bit more inside to try and at least break the ball up, but it was first down. You didn't need to do that.
Didn't need to do it. You got 3 timeouts. So 41 seconds, and Sean Payton, I would assume, is going to run some plays here. Will Lutz has got a massive leg. First turnover of the game by either team. Nix to throw, and throws underneath. And that's going to be swallowed up back to the 15 for a loss of 3, and I would assume they'll just let it run out now. They don't have to run another play. But they are not huddling. They're getting back after it. Nix to throw. Middle of the field, low, incomplete.
It's just
stops the clock at 13.
Like even this, the risk reward, that ball hits his hand. That pops up in the air. It's an interception.
Yeah,
what do you gain by that? You're going to get a 6-yard gain?
Middle of the field to Williams.
And now they're going to probably have to punt, which you're the Chargers. You can sell out to go try and block it.
I would imagine they're going to try to push this thing way downfield, right? See if they can get a flag.
Move the pocket, kill some
time. See if you can get a flag downfield, or they'll just run it.
Or toss, like some type of a long run play with a toss.
That's exactly what they do. Williams hit by Morgan Fox at the line of scrimmage, dropped, and Harbaugh will use his first of 3 timeouts with 8 seconds left in the half.
Timeout. Chargers. 30-second timeout.
Chargers football is back. It's the perfect time to gear up for the season. Check out the Chargers Pro Shop powered by Fanatics for the best selection of Chargers merchandise on the web. Visit shop.chargers.com.
Boy, that was a big turnover, man. You get a chance to go down there and get some points, even if it was just the 3. The Broncos got the ball coming out in the third quarter.
I'll be honest, not the best with my time management, but I got 3 timeouts, and there's just 40 seconds on the clock. I got no problem just taking a timeout and collecting myself. Here's the punt. And fair catch signaled for, and it's muffed. There is a flag, though. Davis got hit. He signaled fair catch. Took a hit. Riley Dixon with a 50-yard punt. I would assume this is going to be this will be interesting.
Well, let's see if they had the clock ran all the way down. But if it's on them, can you add on to the end of it? You can't end on a defensive penalty, so you can get your shot at a Hail Mary.
Yeah, if this thing's at the 35, it'll put it at the 50.
Or you let Dicker try and take a swing at
like at a 65, 68.
That was dangerous.
Yeah, it sure was. But Tremont Smith absolutely made contact with him.
In that situation, my thing is if you're going to fair catch the ball, don't catch it at all.
Right. Yeah, you hit him in the knee.
Fair catch, interference. Denver number 1. It's a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. We will extend the first half for 1 untimed down.
There you go.
So it's going to put it shy of the 50 because they have it marked. The flag was at the 40. I thought maybe that would put it up at the 45 of Denver. Instead, it's at the 33, so that'll bring it up to the 48. But that is Hail Mary territory.
So they're it looks like the 46 or
okay. Well, now they are going to the
47. They've got it at the 47.
So it would be...
They're going to try and throw it here.
Yeah, because it would have been a 60... What?
64?
64-yard, 65-yarder. 8 yards, right? I say let him take a shot at it, man. I think you got a better chance, right? Or... you give Dicker a try from 65. Or can you buy enough time for Herbert on a rollout with that ankle?
I don't want Herbert taking a
shot.
I just go back to Carson Beck in the Georgia games, taking those hits on his arm.
Right. I mean,
and they don't have, and to be honest with you, the Chargers don't have a great jump ball receiver.
Right. Dicker's standing on the field. He wants a shot at this.
No, they're going to put it at the 48 now. They're backing it up one.
Yeah, Dicker's coming out.
Oh, right there.
Dicker is coming out. So, yeah, the ball is at the 47. Scott Matlock trying to get the offensive line off the field so we can get the field goal unit on. As Josh Harris.
Let's have some fun.
Absolutely. Well, this would be momentum. If Dicker can put this thing through, his career long is 59. The only 2 misses.
Oh, wait, what do we got here?
I have no idea what we got.
It's a free kick. We got a free kick.
Have now called a timeout.
No, Broncos called a timeout. I am confused by what's going on here. Is he going to try to drop kick it? Pull a little Doug Flutie action.
I don't know.
Right?
It's a free kick, right?
Fair catch. That's exactly right, DJ. You can kick it free after a fair catch.
Yeah. You don't see a free kick very often.
You sure don't. Well, here we go. This is certainly interesting.
First time for me seeing this live.
So they will spot this at the 48. It's a free kick for Cam Dicker. 47, I should say. So this is a 57-yard field goal attempt. Because of the fair catch, it's a free kick. This is wild. Right on top of the Bolt logo.
You got to cover it.
Right. So Dicker for 3. And this kick is up. And it is good. How about that? A free kick field goal for Cam Dicker from 57 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to a single-score game. All of his teammates rush the field to celebrate. 8 seconds left on a punt, and the Chargers get 3 out of it. Ilo coming up with all the halftime coverage. 21-13 Broncos on the LA Chargers football.
Hey, our first free kick.
Free kick.
Sage Spa, give a gift, get a gift. How about get a gift, get a gift? And now the top 5 reasons to visit Morongo. Number 5.
You get when you give. Buy a gift card from Sage Spa and we'll give you up to a $50 voucher.
Number 4.
Christmas freebie. Get a commemorative 20th anniversary holiday ornament, the 25th.
3.
Christmas dinner in the clouds. Enjoy an elegant 3-course surf and turf dinner specially priced at Cielo. Christmas Eve and day.
And the number 2.
Earthquake will leave you shaking with laughter. Live January 25th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 45 Samsung 55-inch TVs on New Year's Eve. Play your favorite games with your rewards card. 10A to 6P to enter.
Morongo, the best casino resort in the Southland. Good times.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh.
Dude.
What the?
Oh, seriously? Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into... Oh, yeah! Only on Verizon.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Chargers and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Chargers tickets. And even if your plans get turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Keep it rolling. We gotta have it! Let's go! Watch the second half.
This is LA Chargers halftime. A look back at first half action and a look ahead at what comes next.
Now, your host, Isaac Lowenkron.
The score at halftime on Thursday Night Football. The Denver Broncos 21, the Los Angeles Chargers 13. I'm Isaac Lowenkron, and first a word about what you just heard, one of the rarest plays in the NFL, a free kick field goal. You're allowed to attempt a free kick field goal if you take possession of the ball after a fair catch. That was only the first time a free kick field goal has even been attempted in the NFL since 2019, and the 57-yard free kick field goal moments ago by Cameron Dicker of the Chargers was the first successful free kick field goal in the NFL in 48 years. And the last time it was done by Ray Wersching of the Chargers in November of 1976 against the Buffalo Bills. So that is how rare what just happened is, the first successful NFL free kick field goal in 48 years. The Chargers and Denver Broncos opened up with the Chargers going 3 and out on their opening possession, and then Denver looked really impressive on its opening possession, driving all the way down to the Charger 3-yard line.
Handoff. Easy. Estime could have walked that into the end zone.
He could have taken another 20 yards.
Absolutely. There was zero resistance. Estime's first career touchdown.
He's a rookie out of Notre Dame, but then the Chargers got going. A 10-yard pass by Justin Herbert on their ensuing possession, and then a 19-yard run by rookie Kimani Vidal. Chargers had a 3rd and 2 at the Denver 27 when Herbert hit Joshua Palmer for a 24-yard gain, and then a couple of plays later, the Chargers had a 2nd down and goal from the Denver 1.
High formation, Gus behind Matlock. Handoff to Gus. Gus hit at the line of scrimmage. Keeps the feet moving. Waiting for a signal. Touchdown, Chargers. He goes in backwards.
And so we were tied at 7 after 1. Broncos up presently at the half, 21-13 over the Chargers. Stay tuned for second quarter highlights after these on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Sports Grid Radio on Sirius XM has you covered this NFL season.
2 AFC West rivals match up for one of the most pivotal games in the AFC playoff picture this Thursday, when the Broncos clinch their spot in the playoffs with a massive road win over the Chargers, or will the Chargers complete the season sweep. Make sure you tune into Sports Grid Radio to stay up to date on all the latest.
The place to get the winning edge over the sports books this football season is Sports Grid Radio, channel 159 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
Hear every game of the college football playoff on Sirius XM. The first round kicks off tomorrow night at 8 Eastern when Indiana visits Notre Dame.
The Irish have another touchdown.
Then Saturday, it's Penn State and SMU, followed by Texas hosting Clemson and Tennessee traveling to Ohio State.
Touchdown Buckeyes.
Get more channel numbers at SiriusXM.com/college football schedule or search college football on the Sirius XM app. And for expert analysis, check out College Sports Radio, channel 84.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from Broncos Chargers and getting you ready for the rest of the Week 16 matchups.
Including a Saturday doubleheader with major playoff implications as the Chiefs take on the Texans and the Steelers battle the Ravens with first place on the line.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the Sirius XM app.
Hey everybody, it's Conan O'Brien, and guess what? I've got my own channel, Conan O'Brien Radio, here on Sirius XM. Tune in to channel 104 for exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities, hilarious moments from all my TV shows, showcasing some of the most absurd and hilarious moments from my decades on television, and episodes from Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast and Andy Richter's weekly call-in show. Don't miss out. Conan O'Brien Radio, channel 104, or anytime on the Sirius XM app.
This is Max Crosby of the Las Vegas Raiders. Hear me every Monday night on Let's Go at 6 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
Halftime on Thursday Night Football finds the Denver Broncos leading the Los Angeles Chargers 21-13. And let's continue with tonight's halftime highlights, sponsored by the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California. We're here to help you break up with your lawn and move on with a more water-wise landscape. Visit bewaterwise.com for rebate info. Broncos scored a touchdown on their second possession early in the second quarter on a 1-yard pass from Bo Nix to Michael Burton, giving them a 14-7 lead over the Chargers. 2 minutes and 43 seconds into the second quarter, but then the Chargers came back. Justin Herbert got their next drive going with a 27-yard pass to McConkey, setting up a 37-yard field goal by Cameron Dicker that made it 14-10 Broncos. Denver then counterpunched when Nix connected with Marvin Mims for a 54-yard pass down the left sideline to the Chargers' 6-yard line, and 2 plays later it was in the end zone on a 6-yard touchdown pass from Nix to Devon Vele. Late in the second quarter, the Chargers had a 2nd down and 5 at the Broncos, a 1st down and 10 at the Broncos' 26-yard sideline with 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter when Herbert's pass for Joshua Palmer at the goal line was intercepted by Denver rookie Chris Abrams' drain. Broncos had it with 41 seconds left at their 18. They very quickly went 3 and out. They punted the ball to the Chargers. Darius Davis lined up to make a fair catch. He was interfered with by Tremon Smith, and then a heads-up understanding of the rules of the NFL by the Chargers, understanding that in that situation, they have the option of attempting a free kick field goal where the holder just places the ball down on the ground for the place kicker who can attempt a field goal with no rush. It has not been successfully done in the NFL for 48 years until moments ago.
And this kick is up, and it is good. How about that? A free kick field goal for Cam Dicker from 57 yards.
Making the halftime score, the Denver Broncos 21, the Los Angeles Chargers 13. Matt Money Smith, Daniel Jeremiah, and Shannon Farron standing by to bring the second half after these on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Picture this, a seamlessly managed print environment that saves you time, money, and headaches. With Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services, our team of experts will optimize your print productivity so you can focus on what matters. So, whether it's boosting your bottom line, saving precious IT resources, or better management of your printers, Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services has your back. Visit our website at business.toshiba.com to learn more. Toshiba, we're the managed print experts. Looking for the perfect present this holiday season? Give the gift of Chargers season tickets. That's right, 2025 Los Angeles Chargers season tickets are on sale now. Lock in the best seats at the lowest prices and be part of the electric atmosphere inside SoFi Stadium for year 2 of the Jim Harbaugh era. Every tailgate, every hit, every high five, every performance, and every memory. There's nothing quite like Chargers game day. Find out what everyone's been talking about. Visit chargers.com/tickets today.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit VividSeats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Take me out! Well, a wild end to the first half as Cameron Dicker makes his second field goal of the contest to make it a one-score game, 21-13. Chargers down by 8. Ilo with the great halftime coverage. Justin Herbert an opportunity to score a touchdown, and one got away from him. The route was undercut by Chris Abrams' drain at the goal line. That gave the ball back to the Broncos with about 30 seconds left. And I'm sure Sean Payton kicking himself for not just taking the knees, because I'm assuming the Chargers would have been happy to just let it run out and try to figure out how they could regroup and get back out here. But timeouts, a punt, a fair catch from Darius Davis, contact made by Tremon Smith. And with the 15-yard penalty, putting him at the 47-yard line plus side of the field, Cameron Dicker nails a 57-yarder on a free kick.
My first thought is, well, Christmas is coming up, so you gave a present, and then they gave you a present right back.
Exactly, a little gift exchange. So the Broncos won the toss. They deferred, and the offense comes back out on the field. They scored touchdowns on each of their first 3 possessions and then punted on each of their last 2. Bo Nix, 15 of 21 for 155 and 2 tugs for a 124.1 quarterback rating. Justin Herbert, 12 of 15 for 140, no touchdowns and an interception and a rating of 77.8. Chargers have run it 13 times for 41 yards. Meanwhile, Denver, 13 for 89.
Well, they've got to reverse the third quarter curse here.
Absolutely. By the way, fair catch pays off for the Chargers. They lead the NFL with the most fair catches, 28 of them. Put it in perspective, Arizona only has 2. So it worked out for them, and here we go. A touchback to the 30. Let's go to Shannon.
The fair catch free kick rule has been in the league's book since its inception. Until now, the longest successful attempt, guys, was in 1964. Paul Hornung of the Green Bay Packers at 52 yards. So Cam Dicker has him beat. The last successful attempt was in 1976, guys. Ray Wersching of the San Diego Chargers also in the second quarter.
How about that? 48 years since we've seen it, so understandable that maybe a couple people are confused. Can't wait to hear the postgame of who it was on the Chargers staff that knew what was going on. I formation, Estime takes the handoff, looking for a hole, and he finds it in that B gap all the way out to the 37-yard line for a gain. Actually, we'll say 36. Morgan Fox with the tackle, gain of 6. Estime in that first half got his first career touchdown.
And that can't happen. You know, the run game has been really the key. I know Bo Nix has these numbers, but it started because of their efficiency rushing the football, and here they go again.
Yeah. Estime 6 yards per carry. Javonte Williams 7.3. Watson just activated today, 4.5. Bo Nix has 2 for 25. Speaking of Watson, the rookie out of Memphis, signed as a college free agent out there. And he'll take that handoff, and he'll be hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. It'll be a 3rd and 2. So let's see if we can get 3 consecutive punts as Tui Pelotu makes the stop.
Need some penetration, whether it's run or pass. Somebody up front needs to win, get on the other side of the line of scrimmage, make a play against the run, or speed up Bo Nix.
Out comes Kroll, Vele, Franklin, Mims. They break huddle. We got Sutton, Kroll, and Vele to the right in bunch formation. Franklin all alone to the left. Nix from the shotgun looking to throw. And he's got time, middle of the field, wide open. And Troy Franklin gets all the way to the Charger 42-yard line, a gain of 18 on a 3rd and 2. There was truly nobody within 5-7 yards of Franklin, just easy.
It's just a spot route. I mean, they're in a bunch, and he's just going to set up for a little spot route. They clear it out, and there's just nobody there. It looked like Colston got spun around. That was his territory.
Bo Nix having a heck of a game, the rookie, in primetime. 2nd one. Broncos 2-0 on primetime this season. And now Mims in the backfield. We've seen this, and it went for a big one last time. It's a pitch to Mims. He drops it on the ground, and he's able to pick it up, and not before he's pushed all the way back to the 45-yard line for a loss of 2. Deion Henley there to blow it up.
I almost wonder if he was looking to throw that ball.
Oh, good call. Could have been.
Maybe a trick play, because he put his head up. He was in the backfield on the 3rd down as well. They've been trying to find something with him back there. But you got a negative play that you needed.
Right.
Now you've got a
2nd and 12.
Have somebody win up front.
As Mims in the backfield again. It's a pitch to Mims again, and here's the flea flicker. Looking downfield, rolling to his right. It's covered, and underneath, they go to the tight end, Adam Troutman, for a gain of 4. It'll bring up a 3rd and 8, so good job by the defense, not biting on the pitch to Mims. Interesting, that may have been the...
That was a call the play before. They just reversed it and ran it to the opposite side. They liked it so much, but they didn't sell it very well.
Derwin playing high on that one.
Boy, pass rush from somewhere. It's got to come from someone.
4 of 6 on 3rd down. Javonte Williams in the backfield, single high. Tony Jefferson back there. Nix to pass. Here comes a blitz. Throws, finds the soft spot again. But he's going to be short. 2 yards short. It was thrown to Nate Atkins, but Thule was there waiting. They needed 8. They got 5, and it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. So great opportunity here for the Bolts to turn it over on the opening possession and not give them a shot at a field goal. It's at the 35.
You got to get up and challenge these wide receivers. That cushion has to close.
And so a 4th and 2 from the 35.
And they're way off on little Jordan Humphrey.
And it's a quick throw, and Sutton's got it easy. It's just a screen, and they blocked it up. And he got all the way to the 30. He only needed the 34. Let's quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives all day long on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
What'd you see there, DJ?
It's soft coverage. You got to get up and challenge him, and that's too easy of a pitch and catch on a little wide receiver screen.
You got 2 corners on the line of scrimmage and 1 back with 3 receivers. Just threw it behind the line of scrimmage, had 2 blockers and 5 yards. Hand off to Estime. Estime dropped in the backfield. Back to the 31-yard line by Tier Tart, knifing through the line. It's a loss of 1.
Derwin James flying off the edge as well.
5th tackle for loss for Tier.
You're almost to the point where, you're hurt at the safety position, but Derwin makes too much of a difference. You got to take your chances of whoever's back there and let Derwin James attack up front.
Aloe on IR, no Elijah Molden. Marcus May left the game. I mean, you are down to your 4th string safety. 4th string high safety. 9th play of the drive here. 9:30 to go. Broncos 21, Chargers 13. From the left hash, Nix to throw. Here comes pressure, climbs the pocket, takes a shot to the end zone. Well out of the back of the end zone. Intended for Marvin Mims. Shannon, what do you got down there?
You don't see Denzel Perriman out there, guys. He is questionable now with that flare-up of his groin injury.
Yeah, he was out there at the start of the game. And this is what it's come to. Kendall Williamson, signed to the practice squad, activated today for his first NFL action out of Stanford. As he and Derwin, like that, he and Tony Jefferson playing too high right now on a 3rd and 11. Nix empty, quick throw underneath. Mims looking for blockers, and he gets to the 22. Needed to get to the 20, so a 4th, actually 23. It'll be a 4th and 3.
I would just keep going for it if you're going to have that much cushion.
Instead, they bring out Will Lutz. They'll kick it. Make it a 2-score game. This would put them up 11.
I'm almost surprised that it's been easy for the Broncos on this down and distance, 3 to 4 yards.
It's going to be a 41-yarder from the right hash for Will Lutz on the season. Lutz 27 of 30. Good snap, good hold, right down the middle. And it's a 2-score game again. So the Broncos open up the second half with a score. And they are now back on top by 11. 24-13, 8:31 to go in the third on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Legendary performers heat up the new year in January at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Start the new year right when you buy tickets to see new wave legends Duran Duran take the stage January 2nd and 3rd. Dance to your favorite songs from hip-hop icon LL Cool J on January 17th. And enjoy a night of comedy with Tom Segura on January 23rd. Only at Yamava. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter.
Sage Spa, give a gift, get a gift. How about get a gift, get a gift? And now the top 5 reasons to visit Morongo. Number 5.
You get when you give. Buy a gift card from Sage Spa and we'll give you up to a $50 voucher.
Number 4.
Christmas freebie. Get a commemorative 20th anniversary holiday ornament, the 25th.
3.
Christmas dinner in the clouds. Enjoy an elegant 3-course surf and turf dinner specially priced at Cielo. Christmas Eve and day.
And the number 2.
Earthquake will leave you shaking with laughter. Live January 25th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 45 Samsung 55-inch TVs on New Year's Eve. Play your favorite games with your rewards card. 10A to 6P to enter.
Morongo, the best casino resort in the Southland. Good times.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Chargers and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Chargers tickets. And even if your plans get turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Now, time of possession leaning heavily in Denver's favor now, 23:52 to just 12:37 for the Chargers. That thing covered 11 plays, 47 yards, 6 minutes, 29 seconds for that 41-yard field goal to put them back up by 2 scores, 24-13. We mentioned a little bit earlier, on their 4-game win streak, they have won each of these games by 2 or more scores. Broncos have really found a rhythm. A win here, and they are guaranteed a playoff spot. Chargers might have to win their final 2 in order to join them. Kick is away, and it will bounce at the goal line. Knee taken. I don't know if it bounced at the 1 or in the goal or in the end zone. If it's in the end zone, it's to the 30. If it was at the 1, it's to the 20. And we'll see where they mark it. It looks like it'll be at the 30.
It's a big drive here coming out of the third quarter. Got to answer a very long drive by the Broncos.
Give your defense some rest. They break huddle with Vidal in the backfield. Herbert under center. McConkey and Palmer left. Quentin Johnston to the right. And Herbert, pressure, throws out for Ladd. Nice extension for the grab. And, there's a little extra there. Threw him down. Right sideline. Chris Abrams drain. So out of bounds, just about at the 36. It's almost a 6-yard gain. I don't know why that's not flagged.
Yeah, Harbaugh is asking the same question on the sideline. He's going out of bounds, and he just flings him down in the white.
Yeah, he's almost past the white on the Broncos sideline.
And Herbert got hit to the face as well.
We're used to that. The guy gets no flags. It's the Shaquille O'Neal effect. Pistol formation on a 2nd and 5. Herbert to throw again. Has to get rid of it. And now he's going to take off. And Herbert uses his legs. Still going. Herbert into plus territory. To heck with the ankle injury all the way to the 47. A gain of 20.
That'll inspire your teammates.
Right?
You got one leg out there and refusing to slide or go down, pulling through 2 tackles.
So now onto the plus side of the field. Mark at 1, DJ. New set of downs. Right hash, I should say. On the bolt. At the Bronco 46. 1st and 10. Matlock in front of Vidal. Vidal takes the handoff. Patient. Hits the hole. Falls forward to the 44 for a gain of 2. Justin Sternad with the tackle.
Made a little note there. 7:25 in the third quarter with Herbert with a run to extend this drive, get it on the other side of the field, and see if that's not a big swing in this ball game. He's out there on one leg.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a heck of an effort.
We saw him in warm-ups. He's limping during warm-ups. Said he was trying a new brace this week. It felt better. Vidal stays in the backfield. Trips left.
It's a light box.
McConkey now settles in the slot left. Herbert to throw. Climbs the pocket. Throws underneath to Tucker Fisk. He lowers his shoulder. Spins off a tackle. And he's going to pick up the first down. Good second effort from Tucker Fisk to pick up 10.
That's good for the Chargers. First down.
Well, when I think of run after catch, I think of 2 guys, Scott Matlock and Tucker Fisk.
Right. Scott's got a 10-yard in this one, and now Fisk with an 11. He came in with just 4 catches for 21 yards. Picks up 11 there to get into Cam Dicker field goal range. New set of downs from the Bronco 34, center of the field. I formation, Matlock ahead of Vidal.
The DJ Chark sighting out here.
Chark one-on-one on top of the numbers. To the left, and this time it's a handoff, and that's close to being a horse collar tackle. Dropped at the 34 for no gain. Zach Allen having a heck of a season in his 6th year out of BC. Leads this team in pressures with 66. And came in with 12 tackles for loss. That one will go for no gain, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Bozeman, it's his job to cut him off. He's just too quick. They trying to trap him almost with Zion moving up to a level and leaving him for Bozeman, and Bozeman couldn't get there in time.
Now Haskins in the backfield. Bunch formation right. Herbert to throw from the shotgun. Now Darius Davis goes in motion right to left. There's the play action. Herbert rolling to his left, sets his feet, throws middle of the field. Caught, Stone Smart to the 20. Lowers the shoulder inside the 15, center field. 20 yards, Herbert to Smart.
Great vision by Justin. He's running out to the left, and he's able to get off of his targets. McConkey running to the sideline, work back to the middle of the field. Throwing when you're going left back to the right, that is tough, and a heck of a catch by Stone Smart. Way outside his frame, a little behind him, and he plucked it.
He's running to his right, has to reach back to his left to secure that. So from the 15, Herbert under center, Vidal in the backfield. Play action again. Herbert dropped all the way back at the 27-yard line by DeAndre Tillman, his 4th sack of the season. That is a loss of 10, and he never had a chance. No. Tillman was in his lap after the play action.
Yeah, there's no chance. He'd have to dirt that ball immediately to have a chance of avoiding the sack. It's just a clean run through. He's not accounted for.
No, Matlock didn't chip him.
Yeah, in the back, I think that was Kamani went right by him. He's got to get in his way on the way out the door.
So now a 2nd and 20 from the 25. Can they pick up this first down and cash it in for 7? Herbert to throw, they rush 4. And here's McConkey with that little whip. Lowers his shoulder, gets to the 18. It'll be a 3rd and 13. That's a gain of 7. Actually, it'll be a gain of 7.
Well, you'd love to get the first down and get a touchdown here, but you got to protect the football and the points first and foremost.
3 of 6 on 3rd down. They break huddle.
No sacks, no
Haskins
turnovers.
In the backfield. That's pass protection. Bunch formation right, Q left. Herbert looking middle of the field, climbs the pocket. Now he's going to tuck it and run. 20, 15, 10, slides down, gets hit.
There you go.
And there's the flag, finally. Took a shot to the face. Finally, Justin Herbert gets a flag.
I'm telling you, Herbert showing you his heart on this drive with those 2 runs.
Absolutely. And now guess what? Referee powwow. Clay Martin having a conversation with the back judge, Greg Wilson, who threw the flag.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 40. Penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal. First down.
That's Sternad, and you hear the cheers from the crowd. It's excitement for the first down, but I also believe it's ironic and sarcastic.
Yeah, about time.
It took an elbow to the helmet. It's a straight elbow to the helmet. We shouldn't have even had to have a discussion, but hey, we got goal to go. 1st and goal from inside the 6, pistol formation. Gus behind Justin. Matlock to his right. Hand off to Gus. Gus to the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Double up for Gus, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game from 5 yards out. He has doubled up his season total, and they're going to go for 2. Try to make this a field goal game, 24-19.
Tell you what, the Chargers are back in it, and this crowd is back in it
Way
as well.
back in it, absolutely. So can they make it a field goal game? 2-point conversion attempt. As they break huddle, it's Gus to the right of Herbert in the shotgun, Quinton to the left, McConkey, Palmer to the right, and Tucker Fisk to the left of the line, and now they'll go empty. Gus wide of the numbers left. Herbert takes the snap, and he's going to run it. Herbert trying to find a lane, and he's short. They dropped him about a half-yard short. It was Nick Benito that got there, but you know what? Talk about trying to put a team on your back, and Herbert with that bad ankle to run it in himself.
He gave everything he had on that one. He's a little slow getting up, and he was just a half a football short.
Well, and if Fisk could have had a little bit of a better block on Herbert. Oh, man, you're right. That's inches short. Try to reach for it. All right, so the Chargers trail by 5, 24-19 here. 2:58 to go in the 3rd on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Touchdown, throughout the 2024 season. Each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
College basketball is back, and the road to the championship starts now on SiriusXM.
Knock it down!
Catch all the top games, the buzzer beaters, and the rivalries you live for in both men's and women's college basketball.
RJ Davis!
Whether you're driving, at home, or on the go, follow your favorite teams in every unforgettable moment. College basketball lives on SiriusXM. Anywhere you are, go to SiriusXM.com/sports to find out where to hear your favorite team.
From Brad Summer to high-level hip-hop beef.
They not like us. They not like us.
Your fans are reaching.
Rebecca from SiriusXM's Busted Open, and I love pro wrestling, and so do you. And that's why I'm bringing it to you every day on the Busted Open podcast. Join me in a cast of pro wrestling Hall of Famers for reactions, insights, and interviews with the biggest names. Plus, weekly sessions all about their decades of wrestling expertise that we call the Masters Class. Download Busted Open now on the SiriusXM app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Los Angeles fans, hear what Coach Harbaugh and the players have to say after each game on the Chargers channel. 8:17 on the SiriusXM app.
UCLA Health Drive Summary presented by UCLA Health, keeping you on top of your game. 10 plays, 70 yards. They give their defense a breather, 5 minutes, 33 seconds. A touchdown, but a failed two-point conversion, and the Chargers trail by 5 here, 24-19. Fair catch. And we go back to the Chargers sideline and Shannon Farron.
Gus Edwards ran that touchdown out of the back of the end zone and straight to this kid, Emilio, who has the football.
Gus the Bus, thank you for making this a great night. Bolts up, we're going to get the win against the Broncos.
How about that drive?
Oh, it was a great drive. Disappointing of the second two-point conversion, but I know the Chargers will come back and win it in the fourth quarter.
Where are you going to put that football?
Up, right above my bed.
Guys.
Oh, there we go. Well done, Emilio. Love to see that down in that field suite. Nix hands to Watson. Look at that. He's down in the backfield, dropped for a 1-yard loss. And here we go. This is what we need. Poona Ford right in the middle of all that, DJ.
Been asking for some penetration. They got it. I see on the sideline they're doing some work on Justin's elbow. Maybe he got cut a little bit, I'm guessing.
I know the young man Emilio now that I get my eyes on him. His father Antonio from Mexico became a huge Charger fan. They would cross the border into San Diego to watch Charger games when he was a kid. So nice to see that, 3 generations. Nix in the shotgun to throw, looking left, throwing underneath, and there's Williams, and there's Deion Henley waiting for him at the 30. He spins forward to the 32. But a nice job wrapping up and holding him for help to come. It's a gain of 3, and here we go, DJ. 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. I'd love to see the Chargers send some pressure and challenge these wide receivers. Don't let them throw underneath the sticks and run for a first down.
I've said it before. Bo Nix, in his last 2 games, 5 interceptions. 4 of 8 on 3rd down. This a 3rd and 8 from their own 32, right hash. They break huddle. Vele, Franklin, and Kroll to the left. Sutton all alone right with a ton of cushion. Nix looking middle of the field, rolling to his right, throwing to his right, and beautiful tackle. Derwin James nearly picked it off. They are fighting for the ball. Derwin saying he got it. Instead, they will say Williams made the catch, but he is well short. It'll be a gain of just 1. And let's get a look at this replay, DJ.
Yeah, that ball is up for grabs, and Derwin's trying to pull it away from him. Looks like a simultaneous catch.
Right, as they're going to the ground, it's just a question of who has more control of it. Man, that's a tough one. You need a better angle. And we got Thursday Night Football. You got all these cameras. And yet hard to see. Well, they're out for punting. They're out to punt. And a little high snap there. Dixon gets away a low kick. This is returnable. And it's just going to go out of bounds left sideline right around the 20. We'll see where they mark it.
Big stop. That was a big stop for the defense.
Absolutely. That is back-to-back-to-back punts, DJ, after back-to-back-to-back touchdowns. Or I should say with a field goal mixed in to open that third quarter. We'll take it. It's a 45-yard punt, no return. Chargers trail by 5, 24-19. 45 seconds left in the third on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Every fantasy football player has a date with destiny, and this week is yours. The Fantasy Football Playoffs are here. Listen to SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio and dominate your competition with expert analysis from a fantasy perspective to help you set a winning lineup.
And he spins his way into the end zone.
Go home the champion, or just go home.
At this point of the year, I want to be invested in teams that are playing for something.
The Fantasy Football Championship, Channel 87, and on the SiriusXM app.
I'm Bruce Murray. Join me along with Rich Gannon Friday noon Eastern time on the SiriusXM Blitz. We'll recap the Broncos Chargers on Thursday Night Football to kick off Week 16, plus preview a huge Saturday doubleheader featuring the Texans Chiefs and Steelers Ravens. We'll take a look ahead to the Sunday slate with Michael Penix's debut in Atlanta, the Eagles visiting the Commanders, and the 12-2 Vikings on the road against the Seahawks. So don't miss the SiriusXM Blitz with me and Rich Gannon Friday noon Eastern time on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the SiriusXM app.
This is Dave LaGreca from SiriusXM's Busted Open, and I love pro wrestling. And so do you. And that's why I'm bringing it to you every day on the Busted Open podcast. Join me in a cast of pro wrestling Hall of Famers for reactions, insights, and interviews with the biggest names. Plus, weekly sessions all about their decades of wrestling expertise that we call the Masters Class. Download Busted Open now on the SiriusXM app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Big breakthroughs, colossal collaborations.
King. Hear me all season long, every Monday night on Let's Go at 6 Eastern on Mad Dog Sports Radio, Channel 82.
Well, the defense forces another punt, third punt in the last 4 possessions for the Broncos, and the offense gets the ball back at their own 20, trailing by 5, punched it into the end zone last time they had it. And they're back at it with Herbert in the shotgun. Gus Edwards to his left. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns here tonight. And play action. Herbert has time. All kinds of time. Throws left. There's Josh Palmer. Left sideline out of bounds. Gain of 13. All the way out to the 34-yard line.
Working on Surtain, too, the all-world corner. Hit him with a nice out route and a perfect ball from Herbert, who did get a little bloody on his elbow. Looked like they got that cleaned up in that last opportunity on the sideline.
And that is a rare completion. This season, Patrick Surtain, 253 coverage snaps coming into this one. He's allowed 17 receptions for 142 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and an opposing QB rating of 32.2. Herbert under center with a new set of downs. Hands to Gus. Gus hitting that A gap, following his blockers, keeps his legs moving, gets out to the 38.
That's all they need. It's just enough of that
Absolutely.
to threaten them.
And that's the last play of the third quarter. DJ, we go to the final frame. Do the Chargers have a comeback win in them? Prime time, they always provide fireworks. Is there a win attached to it? Final 15 minutes when we return. Broncos 24, Chargers 19 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
The Los Angeles Chargers Impact Fund is a nonprofit charity empowering youth, generating access, and creating opportunities in under-resourced neighborhoods so today's dreams can become tomorrow's reality. Through the Impact Fund's Bolt Academy program, Inglewood area high school juniors and seniors are taught critical job skills that they then apply in game day positions with the Chargers. Learn more about Bolt Academy and the Impact Fund's other inspiring initiatives by visiting chargers.com/impact.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh. Dude. What the? Oh, seriously?
Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into...
Oh, yeah!
Only on Verizon.
Fall in Southern California means cooler weather and football.
Touchdown, Chargers!
And just like the players on the field need to be playing at their best, a good reminder to make sure your car or truck are also working at peak performance. Hi, this is Tim Cates. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. No appointment needed. Stay in your car service while you wait. Find the Valvoline Instant Oil Change near you at SoCalOilChange.com. Have 15 minutes? Need an oil change? Make it a Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit VividSeats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
So we start the final frame. Does Justin Herbert have his 12th fourth quarter overtime comeback win in him since he entered the league? That is the third most. Only Patrick Mahomes and Kirk Cousins have more, 16 and 15 respectively. He has not done it since September 24th, 2023. That Minnesota game that they won 28-24. They were trailing by 3 going into the fourth quarter. Here they find the final frame, trailing 5, 24-19 with a 2nd and 6 to get this thing started, moving left to right in their powder blues. Herbert, play action to Edwards, rolling to his right, trying to get off, and tries to dump it off to Matlock. Flag is down right in the area of where Herbert was. There was no offensive lineman over there, so trying to figure out what this call is going to be.
Tackle.
I'm going to go talk to Jim Harbaugh.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle. Defense number 0. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Take it. Absolutely. Jonathan Cooper with the penalty. And that is now 5 penalties for 46 yards.
It was.
And
100%.
absolutely.
Yeah. Lucky Herbert got his leg out from under there. That was brutal.
And by the way, I'm glad that he didn't get his finger caught in his face mask either. So look at this, DJ, all the way into plus territory at the 47. Everything coming up Chargers right now.
Since the free kick.
Free kick to end the first half if you missed it. The first time since 1976. A fair catch from Darius Davis. Tremont Smith hit his knee at zeros, but you can't end a half or a game on penalty. And because it was on a fair catch, a free kick was awarded. They didn't have to go back and block the field goal attempt. So instead of a 65-yarder, it was a 57-yarder that Cam Dicker put through. 24-19, new set of downs, pistol formation. From the left hash on the plus side of the field. Herbert takes the handoff, got to get rid of it. And batted at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. He wanted Edwards underneath, 2nd and 10, and boy, that was close as the pocket was collapsing around Justin.
Here with that one down the field, you had Surtain on Q. And Q has had that matchup a bunch tonight, and Herbert's not going to put that ball in jeopardy.
He's got 1 catch on 1 target for 6 yards. And Q is riding a heater right now, by the way. Last 2 10 grabs, 2 touchdowns. He's got TDs in 5 of his last 7, but they have blanketed him with Surtain. McConkey and Palmer right, DJ Shark left. Now Palmer in motion, joins Chark over there. Herbert's got to get rid of it, throws underneath, and there's flags all over the field in the area of offensive holding. If it stands, Vidal will pick up 7, but we'll see what the call is.
Any chance you could get an offsides here?
Yeah, that's it, DJ. It's an offside. Boy, oh boy, the Chargers just 1 penalty for 3 yards in this game.
That was huge, man. There wasn't a lot there.
Offside. Defense number 99. 5-yard penalty at the previous spot. It's second down.
Yeah, Zach Allen.
Well, that comes out from the side judge early. That's usually the only place where a flag gets thrown that if you're on offense you like to see.
Sean Payton is barking at him right now. He's getting an earful. And what does he get in return? Pat on the back. Gotcha, Coach. 24-19.
Let's go. Hey.
Here early fourth quarter from the plus 42 left hash, moving left to right from our vantage point. Powder blue top, gold pant. They break huddle with Vidal and Matlock. Offset eye, Herbert under center. McConkey in motion to the right slot. Hands to Vidal. Vidal looking for room, and he is wrapped up and hit from behind. And that'll be no gain. A 3rd and 5. Justin Sternad with the tackle. Chargers on 3rd down, 3 of 7.
I know they've punted a couple times in the plus area of the field. I don't think you can here. You have to view this as 2 downs to get 5 yards.
I'm with you 100%. 3rd and 5. Haskins in the backfield now. Bunch formation to the right. Hurst.
Here they
Palmer,
come.
McConkey. 8, 7 on the line of scrimmage. Q one-on-one with Surtain. 2 on the play clock. 1, they snap and they bring everyone. Thrown, flag. Q with the catch, right sideline.
They might get offensive pass interference here. Let's see what this flag is.
It'll be a first down if it stands.
Are they going to get offsides again? There you go.
Offside. Defense number 92.
How about
lining
that?
up in the neutral zone. Penalties decline. Result of the play is a first down.
And how about that by Q, by the way? One-on-one with Surtain, shows his numbers, makes the catch, secures it through the ground right sideline. And he earned every last bit of that.
That was excellent. Yeah, there was no contact. I thought there was so much separation he must have got a push, but there was nothing.
So they give him the first down. And now, mark it 1, DJ, from the 36, 1st and 10. Haskins in the backfield. Herbert to throw, look in, middle of the field. McConkey to the 30. Cuts inside of the 25 to the 20. All the way to the 18-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 20, a gain of 17.
How about the stop-start quickness after the catch?
It is, you've said it before, jitterbug. Ankle breaking. He's the Allen Iverson of the NFL. He should wear number 1. Or 3?
Yeah, 3. Justin Sternad, I mean, you talk about a flyby. I mean, he flew by about 10 yards after he hit the brakes.
Channel my Chris Berman with a whoop. That is exactly what that was. New set of downs. Chargers in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Edwards in the backfield. Darius Davis in motion. Herbert to throw. Pump fakes, and now to the end zone. Caught, touchdown! Chargers! Darius Davis, a hole shot from Justin Herbert, left sideline of the end zone. 20 yards.
I think Herbert was going to run that until the last second. He caught his eye, and he just flipped it. There aren't many quarterbacks with that type of arm strength to make that late of a decision and just flip the ball with your wrist on a line.
What a time to get your first career touchdown. And Davis ad-libbed there. He stopped in the flat. There was nothing there. And DJ, he just took off behind P.J. Locke. That is backyard football.
And Herbert's falling to the ground as they're getting ready to go for 2 here.
They're up 25-24, so trying to make it a 3-point game. Last time it was a Herbert run. Now he's under center with Haskins in the backfield. Herbert, play action, Looking, throwing, tipped, and caught. Oh, what a catch. It's good. Josh Palmer with the concentration of a chess master in the back of the end zone gets the tip off the fingers of Pat Surtain to secure it. And the Chargers are up 3, 27-24.
Wow.
Wow is right. We got to take a breather. 12:23 to go in the game. Chargers 27, Broncos 24 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
UCLA Health, discovery and innovation lead to the best care. Our doctors and nurses work tirelessly every day to bring you the best experience so you can live your best life. It's why we're consistently ranked as a top hospital nationwide for 35 consecutive years by U.S. News and World Report. Go to uclahealth.org to schedule an appointment today at one of our over 280 locations right here in Southern California. Once again, that's uclahealth.org.
Legendary performers heat up the new year in January at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel, California's #1 entertainment destination. Start the new year right when you buy tickets to see new wave legends Duran Duran take the stage January 2nd and 3rd. Dance to your favorite songs from hip-hop icon LL Cool J on January 17th. And enjoy a night of comedy with Tom Segura on January 23rd. Only at Yamava. Details at yamava.com. Must be 21 to enter.
Want the latest in Chargers breaking news, exclusive content, scores, up-to-the-minute highlights, press conferences, and more delivered straight to your phone? Download the official Chargers app, your one-stop shop for all things Bolts. In addition to staying in the know with the Chargers app, you can also conveniently manage your tickets and access important know-before-you-go game day information all in one place. Staying connected to your Bolts has never been easier. Download the official Chargers app today and bolt up.
Picture this, a seamlessly managed print environment that saves you time, money, and headaches. With Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services, our team of experts will optimize your print productivity so you can focus on what matters. So, whether it's boosting your bottom line, saving precious IT resources, or better management of your printers, Toshiba's Encompass Managed Print Services has your back. Visit our website at business.toshiba.com to learn more. Toshiba, we're the managed print experts.
Chargers on a 17-3 run here. They trailed 21-10. Now with 12:23 left in the game, they lead 27-24. And Herbert with his 20th completion. I think we forget how young Justin Herbert is. Has reached 1,888 for his career. That passes Drew Bledsoe for the most completions by any player in history before turning 27 years old.
And 7:25 in the third quarter is when he made that run.
You're absolutely right.
And they haven't looked back.
Dicker with a kick out of the back of the end zone, touchback. And we go back to the Chargers sideline and Shannon Farron.
Guys, there have been spikes on the excitement radar on this sideline. The first one when Matlock secured that first down in the first, it got a little crazy. Then that Justin Herbert run, right? The near pick for Derwin James, and now just pandemonium down here with that Palmer miracle catch.
Absolutely, Shannon, and you can hear it. This crowd did not have a lot to cheer about early in this game as the Broncos scored touchdowns on each of their first three possessions, and now it has come alive.
And I'll see if Sean Payton tries to go back and establish a run now.
They were running the heck out of it. And now Bo Nix is up to 29 pass attempts to just 18 rushes. They break huddle. Estime in the backfield. Nix in the shotgun. Extra offensive lineman to the right. Lil Jordan Humphrey in motion right to left. Nix hands to Estime, trying to bounce it, and it gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. But he's still able to push the pile forward for 5. Morgan Fox and Tuli Tuipulotu there.
Yeah, he was stuffed initially, then just kind of spun off of it and kind of backed his way into those 5 yards. But there is definitely a buzz and a playoff atmosphere feel in this building right now.
Absolutely. A 2nd and 5. Their last 4 possessions, 3 punts and a field goal. Offset eye, Estime in the backfield. Sutton in motion, left to right, Nix under center. Rolling to his right, setting his feet, and he's got to throw it at the ground as pressure was coming. And they'll say Williams was in the area. It was about 5 yards short of Williams, but close enough.
Tell if it hit a helmet almost.
That was Dayon with some pressure. Harbaugh wants intentional grounding, and I'm asking the same thing. I thought Williams was well into the flat, but officials not having any conference. 4 of 9 on 3rd down. Everybody on their feet.
What do you
3rd and 5.
What do you do with Derwin James here? Are you going to send him? Or are you going to put him in coverage?
Well, right now, he is making his way to the line of scrimmage outside Joey Bosa. Tarheeb still playing that slot. Your outside corners, Fulton and Dean Leonard. Nix, shotgun to throw. They rush 4. He climbs the pocket. He throws underneath, and he's got a man wide open. Left sideline. It's the fullback again. No one accounted for Burton, and he goes for 13.
I almost wonder if that was the new safety when you've got someone out there who just got signed.
That's Williamson, yes.
And Williamson's high out there. It's got to be him. That's got to be his responsibility right there. He's got to get out there to the flat.
He was just kind of hovering, covering nothing but grass. So here we go. Reset. Still on the Broncos side of the field from the 48. Blake Watson in the backfield, the rookie out of Memphis. Nix, play action, sets his feet, has all day to throw, takes a shot, and wide open downfield. Oh, broken up last minute. What a play, Tarheeb still. What a recovery. He had Marvin Mims right sideline, and Bo Nix underthrew it. Allowed Tarheeb to close, and he swatted it away.
Got just enough of his head turned around to avoid the penalty, too. The Broncos sideline was upset on that wheel route. He recovers and just gets
his hand on the ball.
Gets to the hands without.
Actually, yep.
He's got his hand on there. There's a legitimate argument.
That should have been a flag. That absolutely should have been a flag. He had his left arm, pulled it down, but they got away with it. So a 2nd and 10 from the 48. Pistol formation. Williams behind Nix. Clapping for the ball. Hands to Williams. Looking to bounce it. And goes nowhere. 49-yard line. Gain of 1. 3rd and 9. Tuli Tuipulotu with the stop. He ran into the wall.
Yeah, he ran into the 2 T's there, Tuli and Tart. And there was no getting through those 2 guys. And here we go again. A big 3rd down.
Chargers up 3. 27-24. As they have scored 14 unanswered. Troutman in motion, left to right. On a 3rd and 9, Nix to throw. Here comes pressure, rolling to his right, looking, and nothing. Left sideline incomplete, broken up by Tarheeb. Still out comes the punting unit again. Good pressure. Joey Bosa in the backfield. Tuli Tuipulotu in the backfield.
And there's some consternation on the sideline there with Sean Payton. Troutman's in his face a little bit. And the Chargers have completely taken over this football game.
Can they add to a 3-point lead? Darius Davis to return the Riley Dixon punt. His heels on the 10. And this will be down at the 4 as Tremont Smith catches it at the 4-yard line. A 46-yard punt, no return. Out comes the Chargers offense with a 3-point lead and 9:48 to go in the game. 27-24 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Sage Spa, give a gift, get a gift. How about get a gift, get a gift? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Get a commemorative 20th anniversary holiday ornament, the 25th.
Number 2.
Earthquake will leave you shaking with laughter. Live January 25th.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away 45 Samsung 55-inch TVs on New Year's Eve. Play your favorite games with your rewards card. 10A to 6P to enter.
Morongo, good times.
Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Chargers and the NFL. Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. They're the safest and most convenient marketplace to score fully verified Chargers tickets. And even if your plans get turned over, Ticketmaster gives you more flexibility to sell your seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Chargers.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh. Dude. What the? Oh, seriously?
Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into...
Oh, yeah!
Only on Verizon.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit VividSeats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
As Herbert in the shotgun, Haskins to his left. 5 on the line of scrimmage for the Broncos. And they bring them all. Herbert to throw, rolling to his right. And throwing across his body, high and incomplete. Wanted Quentin Johnson on an inbreaker. You think you wanted Ladd, or...
That was
it just
dicey.
sailed. Yeah,
that was dicey.
He was rolling to his right, threw across his body outside the left hash, and it falls incomplete. I think he wanted Q.
Keep an eye on this little trend. That last one, Surtain was in the slot with McConkey. I could see Surtain on the sideline saying, "Just let me try and get him. See if he travels with him." Nope, this time he's down
outside
here
with Josh. Edwards in the backfield, 2nd and 10 from the 5. Herbert to throw again. They rush 4. He goes out. Quentin's got it. Spins out of the tackle. Keeps his legs moving. And able to fall forward to the 11-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 4.
Boy, this is a big, big one here.
Sure is. Got to get that first down. Clock at 9:30. And the Broncos able to flip the field. Will Lutz has got a big leg. His career long, 60 yards. So would love to see them take some time off and just pick up this first down, get a little bit of breathing room. Chargers 4 of 8 on 3rd down. McConkey outside the numbers right. Herbert 9 on the play clock, changing the play. Haskins in the backfield. And they're coming. Herbert throws, caught! Hayden Hurst, welcome back. Hayden Hurst has not seen any action since November 10th. And what a time to announce his return.
And a great job of falling backwards. He catches the ball between 2 defenders and then is able to fall back while he takes a shot to get those extra 2 yards.
A first down at the 19-yard line. Much needed. Clock at 8:30 and counting. Extra offensive lineman in, Sam Mustipher. Outside of Joe Alt to the right, pistol formation. Edwards behind Justin Herbert. He takes the handoff. He runs into Alt, tries to bounce backward, keeps his legs moving, gets out to the 20 for a gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Kind of muddy in there, really nowhere to go. When you're having to chuck your right tackle, that's not great when you're inside the tackle box.
Alt was pulling.
There's a lot of bodies in there. I think Alt was a little unsure of his responsibility on that one. Looked like he might have a defender front side he was worried about.
Matlock goes off as Fisk comes on to play the fullback role. Ladd and Q stacked on the left. All alone right, one-on-one Josh Palmer on a 2nd and 9. Herbert Rolling to his right, sets, sidearm swatted down, wanted Q, but Jonathan Cooper there to bat it down. 7:26 left in the game, and a 3rd and 9 for the Chargers. 5 of 9 on 3rd down.
Well, you've done a nice job here of getting that first down. That was the key, so you have a chance to at least get some breathing room here for your punter. But, man, a first down here, and you can eat another 3-4 minutes of clock would be huge.
And they break huddle. McConkey goes to the left. Bunch formation right, actually trips right. Inside is DJ Shark. And now Stone Smart makes it a bunch formation inside. Here they come. 5 on the run. Herbert has to just eat it. And he's dropped. They blitzed. Nobody picked it up. It was Drew Sanders right up the middle unabated. A loss of 10, and they're right back where they were. And now JK's got to get this thing off.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want right there. And that is unblocked pressure up the middle. As a quarterback, you'd love to squeeze this. Pipkins can squeeze this inside. You at least give Herbert a count to get the ball out, even though you're outnumbered. But when you allow free runner right up the middle, there's just no chance.
No, Pipkins didn't get his hand on anybody. So JK about 4 yards deep in the end zone. Mims, who is electric at his own 35, and JK, a short one. It hangs up there forever. Fair catch signaled for at the 45. It's a 46-yard punt, no return, and the defense comes back on the field with a 3-point lead and 6:41 to go. Chargers 27, Broncos 24 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Sometimes you only get one look at greatness. After all, there's only one day.
Peter King and me, Jim Gray. Coach Belichick, University of North Carolina. When did this come into your mind?
The way college football has evolved, it's really a lot like pro football. Players are now receiving compensation, and a lot of college coaches contact me and ask me about negotiating and so forth, and kind of the more I looked at it, the more it looked like a version of what I've been doing.
Listen to the extended version of Let's Go, now available exclusively on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be breaking down all the action from Broncos, Chargers, and getting you ready for the rest of the Week 16 matchups.
Including a Saturday doubleheader with major playoff implications as the Chiefs take on the Texans and the Steelers battle the Ravens with first place on the line.
So come talk some ball with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the SiriusXM app.
Hey everybody, it's Conan O'Brien, and guess what? I've got my own channel, Conan O'Brien Radio, here on SiriusXM. Tune in to channel 104 for exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities, hilarious moments from all my TV shows, showcasing some of the most absurd and hilarious moments from my decades on television, and episodes from Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast and Andy Richter's weekly call-in show. Don't miss out. Conan O'Brien Radio, channel 104, or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Los Angeles fans, hear what Coach Harbaugh and the players have to say after each game on the Chargers channel. 8:17 on the SiriusXM app.
Well, tip of the cap to Bill Barnwell. Tweeted this out. Drew Sanders with that sack. That was his first snap of the season.
Good timing, I guess.
Good timing. Unabated. Found himself in Herbert's lap. JK did his best. Got a 46-yard punt. No return. But the Broncos only about 15, 17 yards from Will Lutz's field goal range. Trailing by 3. 6:41 to go. They break huddle. Nixon the shotgun. The rookie Estime out of Notre Dame to his left. An all-rookie backfield. Valet, the other rookie. Motion right to left. Nix to throw. Here comes pressure. Sack! Bud Dupree! Oh, was that needed? Bud Dupree, coming into this game, DJ, has not had a sack in his last 5 games. What a time to pick one up, a loss of 10.
And give the assist to Derwin James, who had Troutman covered like a blanket in the flat where Nix wanted to go with the ball. He had to eat it. He had no choice.
So a 2nd and 20 back on the Denver 35, under 6 minutes to play. The Chargers up 3. 5 on the play clock, and Nix is trying to change the play. 4, 3. Takes the snap at zeros, hands it off, and it goes nowhere. Estime, though, spins forward to the 42-yard line for a gain of 7. It'll be a 3rd and 13. That's the second time Estime has done that. He's been wrapped up, and he just starts spinning those 230 pounds.
Now, to me, I'd send bodies at him.
I'm with you.
Try and heat him up. When Bo Nix gets sped up, that's when you can see some mistakes.
Think about how well they ran it in the first half. Here in the second half, the Broncos 8 carries for 19 yards.
They throw under the sticks. You've got to rally to the ball and tackle.
Trips right. Nix in the shotgun. Williams to his right. Here comes pressure. Throws middle of the field. Caught. And now you got to rally and tackle. And they do. And he's going to be dropped at the 50. Valet dropped.
Let's see what he's going to do here, if he's going to go for this or not.
Right now, it would be a 4th and 5 from midfield, and out comes Riley Dixon. They thought about it. It's a field goal game, though, and you're talking about the #1 scoring defense in the league. Vance Joseph's bunch, top 10 in everything. 2nd in yards per play, 1st in points allowed, 4th in interceptions, 6th in fumble recoveries, 1st in sacks.
How about one into the end zone here?
Dixon with a end-over-end kick. Fair catch signaled for at the 10. 40-yard punt, no return, and out comes Justin Herbert. Can we run a 4-minute drill? 4 minutes, 28 seconds left. Chargers up 3, 27-24 on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Nobody covers the National Football League.
They give Mahomes time for the end zone. He throws it. It's caught. Touchdown!
Like SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88. Our team of former players, coaches, and front office executives like Pat Kerwin, Jim Miller, Rich Gannon, Alex Smith, and Hall of Famer Bill Polian brings you closer to the game. If it's happening, we are there. Live from the Scouting Combine in March to the Draft in April. And in the summer, SiriusXM NFL Radio takes you to all 32 training camps. We connect you with the history of the game on stage for Hall of Fame weekend. Hear all the primetime play-by-play action from opening night through the Super Bowl.
Spectacular in every way. Confetti flying in the air.
Your 24/7 home for the NFL all year long. SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88.
Deck the home
with boughs of holly.
with a channel featuring generations. It's Conan O'Brien, and guess what? I've got my own channel, Conan O'Brien Radio, here on SiriusXM. Tune in to channel 104 for exclusive interviews with your favorite celebrities, hilarious moments from all my TV shows, showcasing some of the most absurd and hilarious moments from my decades on television, and episodes from Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast and Andy Richter's weekly call-in show. Don't miss out. Conan O'Brien Radio, channel 104, or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Get daily football news on the players and teams that matter to you on SiriusXM NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the SiriusXM app.
27-24 Chargers, 4.5 minutes to go. Each team with all 3 of its timeouts. 2025 LA Chargers season tickets now on sale. Lock in the best seats at the lowest prices. Be part of the electric atmosphere inside SoFi Stadium for year 2 of the Jim Harbaugh era. Visit chargers.com/tickets today. They break huddle. Herbert under center. Edwards in the backfield. One-on-one left. Quentin Johnston. Bunch formation right. McConkey, Palmer, and Matlock. Now Palmer in motion right to left. Handoff to Edwards. Edwards keeps his feet moving and goes nowhere. It's a gain. They'll say no gain 2nd and 10. Let's quickly take 10 seconds for our stations to identify themselves on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Listen to groundbreaking interviews and thrilling play-by-play all season long. Touchdown! On SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app.
Gus is not a stretch runner.
No.
He has got to be downhill, ideally between the guards.
Herbert in the shotgun. Vidal checks in. Again, one-on-one. Quinton left. McConkey smart right, just inside the numbers. From the right hash, Herbert to throw. Quick out. There's Q, and he drops it. That would have picked up at least 5, if not more.
He tried to spin out without just concentrating on the ball.
He taps his chest, says, my bad. He was one-on-one, and he was trying to wheel out like he has been lately, and he was looking for the defender. Abrams drained before he made that spin and secured the catch. So now a 3rd and 10,
and
3:43 left in the game. Yeah. Exactly right. Palmer, McConkey, Quinton go to the left in that bunch. McConkey in the slot. Make that McConkey outside the numbers left. Palmer in the slot. Now McConkey in motion. Herbert to throw. They rush 5. He's got to get rid of it. Rolling to his right. Herbert has room to run if he wants it. He's going to take off. 10, 15, 20. Out of bounds. Right sideline. And he's hit as he goes out of bounds. No flag, but a first down. Justin Herbert. What's Coach Harbaugh say? He's a beast. 16 yards and a first down. Bolts.
That was reminiscent of what we've seen Kansas City do in late drives when Patrick Mahomes will pick and choose when to use his legs. What an opportunity and a play by Justin Herbert. Just poise, seeing it open up and taking it with his legs.
All the way out to the 26-yard line. New set of downs. Clock stopped at 3:35. Chargers up 3. I formation. Strength of the line is right. Matlock ahead of Edwards. Edwards takes the handoff. Fouls Matlock. There he goes. Gus into the end. He's in the middle of the field, I should say. 50, 45, 40. Still on his feet. 30. Ball's out. Ball is out. Ball is out. They say he was down. They say he was down. We'll see on the replay. The Gus bus into plus territory for 42 yards.
Contact at the 31-yard line, first down.
Boy, that's what we talked about. Between the guards running inside, downhill, that's when Gus is at his best. And that ball did come out after he was on the ground. So you're fine there. Everybody relax, take a deep breath. There is no fumble.
Continues to run, DJ. 2:49, 5 on the play clock. I formation again. Gus with his longest run of the year. Herbert back to Gus, following his blockers, stiff arm, and he is wrapped up at the 35. He'll lose 4 yards.
He might have needed
33. Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you. And now Sean Payton going to call his first time out at 2:36. To put it in perspective, DJ, on that run, Gus goes 43 yards. His longest this season was 12. Prior to that run, he had 25 yards rushing. What a time to break out.
We've said, though, when we've talked about this run game, is it opportunity or is it execution? And to me, a little bit opportunity. Just keep giving it to him, and we'll see. We'll see the dam break here, as we did earlier in the season with J.K. Dobbins, and that was a dam-breaking run.
That was his 14th carry. He's averaging 5 per, 2 touchdowns. This has been the Gus Edwards game. Can they finish it off? 2-minute warning, 2 timeouts left from Sean Payton. You would assume he'll use another one here if he can stop him short of the sticks. 2nd and 13. Herbert from the right hash. McConkey in motion, settles in the slot right. Herbert looking to throw, and now shovel passes, has Haskins. Haskins on his horse. 20 to the 10 to the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers! Hassan Haskins with some Wolverine magic, harkening back to his college days when he rushed for 20 touchdowns under Jim Harbaugh.
Somebody forgot to tell Justin Herbert his ankles hurt. What he's done with his legs in the second half of this game is simply remarkable. That time he threatens the line of scrimmage as a runner, and at the last second, almost an option-like flip.
The first receiving touchdown of Hassan Haskins' career. Only the 20th reception of his career. The all-important extra point is inside the right upright, and the Chargers extend their lead to 10. 34-24 with 2:27 left in the game.
And there's a lot of orange exiting the stadium right now.
What a play from Herbert, DJ. A shovel pass as he ran toward the line of scrimmage, sucked up the linebackers, and Haskins did the rest.
What a play. I mean, Justin Herbert, what he's done in the second half, you can't say enough about it. The runs, how about the third down run to convert and keep this drive alive, and then that one right there.
DJ, he has completed passes to 10 different receivers tonight. Gus Edwards, Hayden Hurst, Scott Matlock, Tucker Fisk. Those sound like pass catchers to you? 19 total receivers, including the 9 for the Broncos. Tied for the most in any NFL game this year. Herbert, 10 different receivers, his second touchdown toss. And Dicker with the big boot. Fielded at the 5, knee taken. Shannon, what do you got?
No one more excited to see that touchdown run in than Derwin James. He's telling everybody in the defense, one more stop. He's gotten a lot of attention this week from the coaches that say, you know what, this is like a Willie Mays. He's a 5-tool player. It's what he brings to the practice, the meetings, the games. It is all heart, and everyone who watches these games on TV or listens on the radio or comes and sees it here at SoFi can feel it.
Thank you, Shannon. We can feel it up here, that's for sure. You're right in the middle of it down there on the sideline. Here we go. Bo Nix, 2:27 and 2 timeouts. Chargers up 10. Bo Nix to throw. Right sideline. Has a man. Cortland Sutton out of bounds for 12. Stops the clock. Now, don't get soft.
No question, especially letting the ball get out of bounds.
Exactly right. Stops it at 2:23. At the very least, make them use their timeouts or hurry up. They can still huddle up here. And that's a heck of a drive starter out to the 42-yard line. Chargers up 10. Again, the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts for Sean Payton. Motion, valet right to left. Empty for Nix. Changing the play with 10 on the play clock. Trips left, 2 right. Cortland Sutton stacked to the right. Nix is looking right, throws right, and right there to make the stop is Deion Henley at the 47-yard line for a gain of 7. You'll take that.
Yeah, that you'll give up. Force the ball in the middle of the field. No chunk plays, make the tackle.
2nd and 3, they're trying to get one more off before the 2-minute warning. 2:05, 4, 3, and they get it off. Nix to throw again. Here comes pressure, looking right. Now he's got a scramble, and Nix going to take off, and he has to be 7 yards past the line of scrimmage when he throws that ball. What is he thinking?
I think he thinks it's a lateral, but it was totally forward.
It's way forward. It was forward by 3-4 yards to Williams. There's flags all over the field. I haven't seen anything that crazy since Lamar Odom dribbled the ball in bounds from under the basket. Now, there is a flag in the defensive backfield as well. Clock is stopped at 1:54, so this is going to be the 2-minute warning.
We've seen some weird stuff in this ball game.
I mean, DJ, he was past the first down marker. You're absolutely right. He thought it was a lateral.
Yeah, they got a hold as well.
So now you figure out what they want. The hold or the illegal forward pass. Clay Martin having a conversation with Jim Harbaugh. So either way, at worst, it's going to be a 2nd and 13. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that's definitely
Khalil Mack got tackled by Garrett Bowles.
I think the holding penalty, right? All the way back there. That's where the flag is.
He threw it overhand forward 4 yards. Here's Clay Martin.
Okay, there are multiple fouls on the play by the offense. Illegal forward pass by number 10. The penalties decline. Holding, number 72. 10-yard penalty at the previous spot. Will replay 2nd down.
And that makes sense because the illegal forward pass would have been at the spot, which was around the Charger 48. So a 2nd and 13 at the 2-minute warning. Chargers up 10. And the Broncos behind the sticks with 2 timeouts when we return. 34-24 Bolts on the LA Chargers Football Network.
Catch all the eye-popping action this football season live with Vivid Seats. Not only do they have great deals on great seats, they're also the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. And as a proud partner of the Los Angeles Chargers, you can purchase a Vivid Seats experience package that includes your own private perch suite, all-inclusive food and beverages, alumni appearances, plus premium parking. To score tickets backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, download the app or visit vividseats.com today. Vivid Seats. Experience it live.
Sometimes your phone breaks.
Ugh. Dude. What the? Oh, seriously?
Hey, life happens. But at Verizon, we got you. Trade in any phone from our top brands in any condition and get a great deal on iPhone 15 with an unlimited ultimate plan. And turn...
No!
Into...
Oh, yeah!
Only on Verizon.
Looking for the perfect present this holiday season? Give the gift of Chargers season tickets. That's right, 2025 Los Angeles Chargers season tickets are on sale now. Lock in the best seats at the lowest prices and be part of the electric atmosphere inside SoFi Stadium for year 2 of the Jim Harbaugh era. Every tailgate, every hit, every high five, every performance, and every memory. There's nothing quite like Chargers game day. Find out what everyone's been talking about. Visit chargers.com/tickets today.
The Los Angeles Chargers Impact Fund is a nonprofit charity empowering youth, generating access, and creating opportunities in under-resourced neighborhoods so today's dreams can become tomorrow's reality. Through the Impact Fund's Bolt Academy program, Inglewood area high school juniors and seniors are taught critical job skills that they then apply in game day positions with the Chargers. Learn more about Bolt Academy and the Impact Fund's other inspiring initiatives by visiting chargers.com/impact.
At the 2-minute warning, Chargers on top of the Broncos 34-24, trying to sweep the season series for the first time since 2010 and for just the 5th time in their history. Broncos break huddle with a 2nd and 13 and 2 timeouts from their own 38 after the holding penalty. Knicks empty. Looking middle of the field from the right hash. Pump fakes, throws sidearm low, incomplete. 3rd and 13, 1:49 to go. Pressure came up the middle. Joey Bosa, Poona Ford back there.
All their success has come off moving Bo Nix early in this game, as well as quick hitters run after catch. When they've tried to get the ball down the field vertically, there's just been nothing. The Chargers are all over it.
This Denver offense was a buzzsaw in the first half. 247 yards. Here in the second half, just 83. 3rd and 13. Williams to the left of Nix. 2 on each side. Looking, middle of the field. Sets his feet, looks right, throws right, caught. And it's going to be short. A 4th down. Catch there by Lucas Kroll. It'll bring up a 4th and 5.
How many times have they thrown short of the sticks?
Well, 1 for 1 tonight on 4th down, 11 of 18 this year, and they're trying to rush this one.
I think the Chargers just banged a timeout.
They did. They're going to take their first, make sure they get set, and have the guys on the field they want.
Copyright of this broadcast is owned by the National Football League and the LA Chargers. All rights are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the NFL is prohibited.
Now Chargers today 134 yards rushing, the first time they have had over 100 yards on the ground in their last 5 games, including this one.
And, Money, I know we've still got 1:26 left here, but the significance of this game, not only because of these two teams jostling for position, if the Chargers could then go win next week, you have that last game potentially, how things look, you might be able to get yourself a bye.
Exactly right.
By not having to play everybody against the Raiders in the final week of the season to get yourself fresh for the playoffs.
If you're locked into the 6th seed,
correct,
then you know where you're going. You can rest some guys going into the first round of the playoffs. Here we go. This is 4th and 4 from the 47. 15 on the play clock. Nix in the shotgun. 3 to his left. Cortland Sutton to his right. Derwin on the line of scrimmage. And Nix, quick throw. Kroll bobbles and catches.
I thought he dropped it.
Oh, he almost dropped it. He got it, though. They needed 5. They get it. But down to 1:17. Now on the plus side of the field at the Charger 48.
Nothing over your head and then tackle.
They got 3 back. All the way at the 30-yard line. Here's Nix, has all day to throw and goes underneath. Beat him to the sideline, and they can't. Dean Leonard got torched, and he stops the clock at the 37 with 1:02 to go. That's a gain of 11, and now the Broncos can catch their breath and exchange some personnel. They're going to take the field goal.
There you go.
And this is not a show. This is going to be a 54-yarder.
I don't know, why
55-yarder.
would you not run one more play at least?
I mean, you stopped the clock. So 55-yarder from Will Lutz. He has missed twice from beyond 50 today. Snap good, hold good. Kick is up, it is low, but it is good. So they make it a 7-point game with 57 seconds left and 2 timeouts. Chargers 34, Broncos 27. We got 61 combined points between these two teams.
Everybody that asked, I said, just prepare for a low-scoring rock fight tonight.
Right.
And what do we get?
The over. So remember,
Here we go.
And by the way, onside kicks. This season, I believe they're connecting 3% success rate. They almost got it when we were in Denver, remember. Will Lutz did that little spinning whirly bird, and they almost got it. 57 seconds left. And with the new rules, remember, you have to have a balanced line. You cannot load up one line. So we got Tucker Fisk, Deion Henley, Stone Smart, Troy Dye, Junior Colson, Tuli Pelotu, Kamani Vidal, Nick Neiman, and Ladd McConkey up front. Behind them, Darius Davis, Ja Taylor. See where Will Lutz wants to place this, right in the middle of the field. If it's going to be on a tee or if it's going to be on its side, I do not see a tee.
I think he's going to just lay this thing on the ground and then hit that little tumbler. It's like throwing a football in a washing machine.
Oh, he does have a tee in his hand. He's got a tee in his right hand. So he's going to put that down. But yes, this ball is on its side. So he's going to do that spinning kick, and he's going to kick it left toward the right sideline. And there it goes. Out of bounds, but there were whistles. Timeout by Jim Harbaugh, number 2. 57 seconds left.
No chance to do the same kick.
You don't think so?
No, I think there's so many options for this thing, and then you roll out one look, and then they bang a timeout, and now the Chargers are going to make an adjustment. I'd be shocked if the Broncos roll out the same kick.
That's my favorite one. The one on the ground that's just kind of spinning, and you got to make sure it doesn't.
That was more of a traditional one that he was just trying there. That was trying to get an end over end.
It wasn't really, because it looked like he set it on its side. It was sitting up there.
It was sitting, but he kicked it on the top of the ball instead of kicking the bottom of the ball to have it go sideways and spin. That was a end over end.
57 seconds left. Chargers secure this, and they secure the win. So now he's going to put it in almost the exact same spot, just inside the left hash. And the ball is it's sitting upright. So here we go. And it takes the big bounce, and it's secured. Nick Neiman, special teams ace, bobbled it, secured it, fell on it. Chargers can exhale.
I tell you what, Nick Neiman and Josh Palmer had a contest to say who made the best catch of the day.
Right. Look at that smile on Nick Neiman's face.
His eyes were very wide.
It was a heck of a kick by Lutz. It took that big pop right before it got to him. It hit him in the face mask.
Woo.
And he was able to secure it, turn his back to Jonah Ellis. And with 2 timeouts, technically, you might want to run a little bit of clock here.
Just cover up the football.
Herbert running, and then takes the knee. 52 seconds when they stop it. So 1 timeout left. Can you get this thing? Can you get like another 6 or 7 seconds off the clock?
You have
Is
to
what
get
you
wide.
want.
You got to run wide.
So you can just get JK to boot this thing as high in the air as possible. How about this? Denver had won 4 straight. Before that, their last loss, they blew that fourth quarter lead to Kansas City, as Kansas City got a field goal with about 6 minutes left and won 16-14 on a blocked field goal attempt. Here we go. Herbert in the shotgun again, 53 seconds. Takes the snap again and again. He's able to stand, and this is great. And then he goes down with 48 seconds. That's perfect. So now on 3rd down, you take your knee.
It's killing Herbert's rushing yards here. Killing him.
He'll take it. He will take it. Let's see if it takes the Chargers under 100 yards. It won't. So Chargers now see their playoff odds, should they hang on for this victory, go up to 94%.
Win one more game and you're in.
One more game and you're in. They got the Patriots on Saturday. That was just flexed.
They might still get in this weekend if a few things go their way.
Herbert doing the same thing. Takes the knee at 44 seconds, or 43, 42, 41. Yep, you'll be able to just snap this to JK, run around. There is
I wouldn't snap it to JK. I'd snap it to Justin Herbert
yeah,
and let him run backwards and then go down.
And remember, the Chargers can clinch a playoff berth if Miami and Indy both lose.
Or you're going to roll Herbert and let him throw it high and out of bounds.
Just way down the field. That's exactly what you'll do, because there's a 3-second difference.
Put a receiver out here on the sideline. Tell him to go down the field and throw it as high as you can out of bounds.
Not trying to name drop here, because people may know I do a pod with Lorenzo Neal, just sent a text. So that's exactly what I wanted to see from Herbert. Take over the game, lead your team after that game against Tampa. And boy, did he do that and then some, DJ.
No question.
Herbert put this team on his back. You had even kind of mentioned it in that game, just watching what Baker did. And what'd you write on your
I wrote down
flip card?
7:25 third quarter, Herbert run. When he took off, and instead of sliding, he ran and got the first down. And I was like, okay, Justin Herbert's going to do everything he has to do to win this ball game. That was the first example of many in this second half.
And after that, they went on a 21-3 run, not including. And there's Herbert just launching it in the air, and that's going to do it. Chargers sweep Denver. They pick up their 9th win of the season. They move up to the 6th spot in the AFC playoff chase. And they give the fans and the Powder Blues that rolled out to SoFi Stadium a show.
Well, it's guaranteed to be a winning season. Now let's see if this can be a special season as we go forward.
5th time in their history they swept the Broncos. And for the Bolts,